Hello. Okay. Let's do this. Time for some more Pokemon. Alright, so last time, yeah, we got a few more badges. And we're just gonna keep doing it. So I'm sort of I'm into the rhythm now of just like going through and like continuing through with the story, like doing the gyms and stuff. My levels are not yet of concern, although we're getting to the point where everything around us is about our level, so it is getting to potentially the point of concern, and we're getting to the point where things could be dangerous if we're not careful. But I mean, we'll make it work one way or another. So let me just get everything up and running. Alright, should be. Make sure the audio will be working. Alright. Is our team accurate? Oh yeah, I forgot. We added the Cyclizar to our team. Forgot about that. And we caught a Zodua, but it's not on our team at all, I think. The rest of our team should be accurate, though, I think. I think that's all still correct. I'm trying to wait until the audio comes up so I can hear it a bit. And meanwhile, I'm like hearing myself talk, which on a delay, which is always a little bit weird. Although actually it's a long enough delay that it's fine. I can kind of just talk over myself. Okay, let's listen to this music. The sound. The sound seems okay. Okay, so let's see what we got. Alright, so we finished this the poison thing. Oh, I wanted to go in there and grab, I think there's a couple TMs and things. So let's grab those and then we'll fly out. Getting that lag. So I have, since the last stream, I was getting lag in here, and I was kind of mentioning it last time. But since then, I have also, in my personal save, played to and ridden around the lake and stuff, and been doing that a bunch. And man, that is laggy. This is laggy, but the lake is a whole other level. It's like so laggy. It's kind of unbelievable. Although they've Game Freak or some such has made statements about hearing people's feedback and taking it seriously. They didn't really make it clear what they were referring to with that statement, but maybe they meant the complaints about the performance and that they're going to try to make it better. Because they did patch some other stuff. And in doing so, made note of there potentially being future further patching. So that's good to know. Okay. And, man, I'm honestly just trying to like get through the game. I'm enjoying the game, playing it. The story, I mean, just like, you know, just the story in my personal save. But I do want to get through it because I'm like getting excited for all the other stuff, like the raids and playing ranked battles and stuff. Because the ranked season started and there's the new raids out now, which I can't even do because I haven't finished the game yet. And honestly, actually, I don't have anyone else who's finished yet. I need to convince everyone to finish so that we can do that stuff. All my friends and my brother and such. Because that stuff would be cool, but until then. I just tried to climb that wall because my brain is still in the mode where I had the climbing. Lag. Maybe it's the water that lags everything, because I'm just over there in the other part of the forest, it wasn't too bad. Rendering water is notoriously rough on performance. Although I don't think the water in this game is that complex or anything. Like, I don't think it's simulating or anything. I think it's just there. It's just animated. Because obviously when you have to do, like, physics and stuff... Oh, there's an outbreak right here. That's one thing I could do if I need to get more Pokemon, because I have shiny claws on. I could just try to force shinies off of the outbreaks. And get them that way. I mean, I'm not going to. Unless it really comes to it somehow, but I don't intend to have to do that. Okay, the stuff in here is not quite as high level. Although the actual poison raid was a little bit, was close to my level. But let's, alright, so I picked up all the stuff in here. Now I can continue on to what I was going to do, which is to go to the next thing, which I think should be Medley Gym. So I guess we'll fly towards Medley, which is here. Oh, this gym is so good. Medley Gym Leader, Larry, aka the Exceptional Everyman. Man, when I didn't read this when I went to the gym, and I remember the staffer says something about Larry, and I was only half paying attention. And I went, wait, did that say Larry? No, that can't be his name. That I must have misread. No, it was in fact Larry. Okay, so let's go to Porto Marnata and just start running, start walking. Is there anything else I need to do before then? Oh, I need to heal for sure. Okay. I wonder how much farther. Okay, I mean, we actually should be getting close to evolutions for a lot of these. Maybe not all of them, but we're at like that third evolution level range. It's usually in the 30s. Some of them are later, of course, especially some of the like big evolutions. Well, we're not doing that right now. Maybe someday we'll come back with that. Okay, what new areas? This is not a new area, right? This is an area we've already caught something. Yes, this is where we caught Speedy. But West 3 will be a new area, and Casa Royal Lake, which we're not going to do because Casa Royal Lake is going to be scary. We will be going to West 3, though. Wait, is this the correct way to go there? I think so. Like around this way? I don't think you can get there from Cascarafa that easily. I think there's a big cliff. Although maybe from this side I could. I don't quite recall. We're gonna go for... I think we can do it from this side though. It should be okay. I don't really want to get too close to the lake, because the lake could be dangerous. Ooh, trainer. Nice. If I could find a fourth one, I could clear out that thing here. Okay, so normal type gym. Gotta get tummy up. Gotta level tummy up a little bit for this gym. Get our fighting type going. We have so many fighting types in our box. We got still another 3 fighting types at this point, right? 4. 1, 2, 3 more. Oh. Alright, these Tauros are gonna charge, but it's too late for them. Our specialty, serving the taste of defeat. Wow. We'll see about that. We'll see who's going to be tasting defeat. Oh my goodness. Of course it's a Curlia into my fighting type. And I can't even use electric attacks on it now. It's fine. We'll just switch. There's no reason to keep fighting that there. Fire will resist fairy type, and then hopefully we can do something. I mean, okay. What the? These, okay. I always talk about how like wild animals or wild Pokemon just do random stuff. And usually, and like the high level trainers, usually they actually like try to exploit type advantages. I mean, they're not always great. They're still pretty predictable, but they at least try. But like these random trainers are still dumb. It's like almost seems like random still. I mean, okay, it reminds me of like Gen 1. The AI would try to use super effective moves, but that included like certain like status moves and stuff. So like certain trainers, like or certain Pokemon only had one super effective move, and it was a status move against like certain types. So they would just use that over and over, and they would never attack, which is kind of hilarious. I don't think that's what's happening here. I think that was just the AI being dumb, as it does. Oh man, these Tauros are gonna come fight me still. So this is what defeat tastes like. See? Told you you'd be the one tasting it. Okay, bye-bye. No Tauros, no. Wait. This is not the way I want to go anyway. I mean, I could go down onto the beach and grab. There's a bunch of stuff down there, I think. I don't know if I can really be bothered, though. I mean, maybe there might be some trainers that are worth fighting down there. There also might be more trainers around the way I'm going. Or the way I'm leaving, where I was going. Because I already fought the 2 trainers here. Cycles are always just look so huge, and again, it's just because people have to ride them, so they are pretty big compared to a lot of the other Pokemon. It's like always shockingly big to me when I see them. Trainer? To find trainers, just gotta stick to the roads. They're always just standing along the roads, waiting for someone to talk to. Ooh, Hadiyama in the roads. 3 of them. Big. Come on. Alright, so that path goes into a section which is going to be kind of dangerous. I wonder if we can get up from here, though. Fluffy. 7. I wish this should be safe. Fight another student. Surrounded by this soothing nature, indeed. Well, I mean, I don't know. There's not that much. Of all places to say you're surrounded by soothing nature, I guess there is like a river, and some trees and grass. I feel like it's kind of a... I mean, everywhere in this game is nature other than in the towns. Like, all the outside areas are nature. Well, I mean, I guess that's not entirely true. Mines aren't exactly nature. My God. Nothing in particular. Tummy should be fine. Oh, we have dig. Duh. Okay, we'll just dig. You only have 1 Pokemon. What are you going to do about it? You got Protect. Ready to go? Nope. Goodbye, then. Well, I mean, well, it's now. It was when it would use it. And it did not. So now it's dead. It was going to use Screech either way, but it could have used Protect there if they had it, which, I mean, obviously, there's no real reason for them to. Sometimes the AI movesets do, just like for weird jank to try to catch ya. Ooh, we'll go pull that stake, even though I don't think it's gonna come up. I mean, I guess who knows? Hello? Uh-oh. I was falling forever. Okay. It was not in front of me at the time. Oh, it just teleported me out. Heat wave. Okay, so unfortunately, this is where I would like to climb up, and I cannot really. So maybe I do go there from Cascarafa? Except this is all cliffs. Can I get up here? Oh, I think I can get up here. Oh, that's the way. Okay, let's do that. Oh wait, let's go fly back and turn in that the trainer battles side like quest. It's kind of what it is in a way. Is each of these Pokemon League reps is like a side quest saying, "Oh, find enough trainers in this area. I'll give you a reward." Ooh, Focus Sash is nice. Oh, is it consumed though in the story? I think it might be. I don't know how a lot of these items work when they're not just in online battles. Oh no, maybe not. Yeah, only lasts for one battle. Oops. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's intended for like online, or for like, you know, online battling where it comes back after it's consumed. But it's kind of wild that it's not just like once per battle or something in when you're playing solo, when you're playing story mode. But what it means is we cannot really use it, so oh well. Oh wait, I don't know if I can go this way. This is where the who was it? Dark Raid was? I think there's walls? This map is a little bit, the like topography of this map is a little bit hard to read sometimes. Well, let's find out. Jump up here. Ooh, I can. Oh, can I jump that? I don't think so. No. Oh well. I mean, that's not really where I was trying to go anyway. I just thought maybe. There's definitely something up there if I could climb, which I can in my other help, but I don't think I've gone back here. I didn't even realize. I don't know why I'm talking to these Gimmighoul's. I'm never gonna get a Gimmighoul in game, and that's, as far as I can tell, that's the only use for the coins, is for evolving Gimmighoul. I could probably choose to get a Gimmighoul, arguably, because even in a, like, since they are set spawns, if I in a new area, if I really wanted one, I could just say, okay, I'm gonna go try not to fight anything until I get there. Yeah, this does not work. There's secretly cliff sides all along, like, this section here. I think this is all cliff as well. I think this is above, right? It's not like a cliff. This is not lower. I think this is higher. I think. I don't know. I mean, this is all cliff back here. I'm trying to remember how I got here. I must have gone through here, but I don't remember going through there. Like, I'm doing that area, and I just did this area recently on my personal save, but like, and it was still stuff there, so I don't remember running through it. But how did I get here then? Hi, Dyoko. How are you? How's your day? Okay, this does not look... I don't think this is the correct way. Well, I can jump onto that part. Just woke up from a nap. You had 2 hours of sleep last night, so... Dang! Was there a reason you didn't get much sleep? Like, were you just not able to sleep, or were you busy or something? And didn't have time? Dang, that sucks. I mean, you know, I've had times like that. I've been on very little sleep occasionally, but I like to if I don't have to. Nightmare, thunderstorm, had a bad day. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, actually, I do remember you mentioning that. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but you're okay. Well, yeah, that's good. Hopefully, it'll be better tonight. So do you not like thunderstorms then also? Because I actually don't mind thunderstorms personally. I mean, I don't, you know, I haven't been in them that often, but usually they're fine. I'm just kind of like, oh, interesting. I mean, nightmares suck, but I'll be honest, I haven't had a nightmare in a long time. Felt dumb because I miswrote katakana su and so to my students. What do you mean by miswrote? Like you mixed them up? Or like you wrote the wrong one or something? Or do you mean like you just like wrote them incorrectly or something? I get it though. It's easy to make mistakes. You just like when your students put it out, you're like, yeah, thanks. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. Yeah, yeah. Cut her some slack. Come on, give her a break. Wait, is this new area? And tried soul but wrote su. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I think trips up a lot of. I mean, I know you're not a like. I was gonna say it trips up a lot of people who are learning Japanese. I know that that's not what it is for you, but I just mean, in general, that's one of those things that people get mixed up. I think a lot, which, right, like, is always kind of funny. It's like I get it. I can see how it could be confusing. If it was Tsuyoshi, then it would have been better because it's similar. Yeah, that's also true. But then you might have been able to pass it off too. I mean, obviously they are different. They do look different because you write them differently and everything. But that's definitely, that one I think definitely confuses people, right? And so and right, like classic. And so yeah, exactly. It's just the 4 of them all in a square of how to write them. Confusing people. But it's like, yeah, it's funny because, like, you know, when you grow up with it, you don't get as confused by it because, like, same way we don't, you know, I mean, apparently you've made a mistake anyway, but you know what I mean. Like generally, like it's probably less confusing to us than it is to most people who didn't grow up with the letters. But in the same way, like B and D and P and P and Q are probably very confusing to non-native or people who don't use the Roman alphabet like often. Because like those are all, it's just like rotated and flipped. But like, you know, when you grow up with it, and you know, assuming you don't have any issues with reading it, you know, symbolic issues or issues, things like that, right? Dyslexia and such. It's like you don't even think about it. It just are different letters, and you don't really think about. You don't really get them confused or anything. All right, we're like, I don't know why these traders are so low. Yeah, sometimes students misread my B as an L and O sometimes. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. There's that too. Yeah. Like when they're with the spacing and everything, that's true. I mean, if someone's sloppy handwriting, that could even happen. Only reason it wouldn't happen to us is like because we can read the word and we go, "Oh, that's not a word if we spell it as LO." Like right, like I could definitely see if I just in isolation, not knowing which it is, but then in a word it becomes more obvious, of course. Actually, though, my friend, one of my friends, I remember when we were in high school. His handwriting is still sloppy, but I just remember in high school it standing out because like literally like he had like 4 letters that he wrote all exactly the same way basically. It was like N. S, H, they all look the same, which sounds crazy, right? Like, you're like, how do an N and an S look the same? And you just have to imagine it looking like a lightning bolt for all of them. My sloppy handwriting, yeah. But I just remember it being it was so funny, because like, in the context of the words, usually you could figure it out. Like, you didn't really think about it too much if you were just reading the words. But like, if you just wrote he just wrote the alphabet and you like isolated each letter, it's like all three of those looked exactly the same. They just like were a squiggle, right? Like, imagine going from the top and then go down into the left and then go right and then go down into the left again. You make like a lightning bolt shape, right? And they all, you can imagine like it's an N that's rotated, or an S that's kind of pointy, or an H, which is like an N but with a shorter top part, but again rotated. It was so funny. I don't know, I'm fighting these trainers, but they're so underleveled, I'm not gonna get much out of it. I'm just kind of doing it absent-mindedly. I'm trying to think of like, yeah. Because my handwriting wasn't ever like super neat, but it's like, I can make it a little bit neater if I try, but I don't usually, so it's kind of messy, but it's definitely legible. Unless I'm like writing real fast and not and sloppy. For the most part, my writing's okay. I wouldn't say it doesn't look particularly nice or anything. Like, some people have like really nice handwriting and it's like honestly like appealing to look at, like it's very pleasant. I don't have that. My handwriting, it just kind of looks like someone wrote something. Like, it's pretty boring handwriting for the most part. It was kind of messy for at times when I was growing up, but mostly like in my notes and stuff, it could get a little bit messy because I would just be writing quickly. But like when I'm writing something out, like with the intent for it to be read, it's usually fine. Figured you have nice handwriting. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say nice, but like not fancy, but neat. It's not super neat. Like, again, it's not like on the level of, there's like people who have really like nice to look at handwriting, and I definitely don't have that, but it's like fine. It's serviceable. It's more or less always legible. I mean, again, unless I'm like really just like scribbling something down, in which case it can get kind of all over the place. Especially like, you know, when I'm trying to write something and I'm not really looking, because that's one thing that gets me, is if I don't have like lines or whatever, or I'm not looking at it, I'll often end up doing the thing where it like starts to slant a little bit. Right. Well, I mean, there's Medley. I sometimes wish I had like nicer like the really neat, nice handwriting. And I've gotten better because I've practiced certain things, certain different like writing in different ways. Just, well, part of it is I have like I've had to use slightly different handwriting styles for Silver Ring journals, just like some bits of it and things like that, and like creating my own fonts of like fake handwriting fonts for different characters. I actually have done that, like, so that they have different handwritings. And this is a new area, right? I haven't fought anything yet, but I just realized that I'm in. Oh no, I'm still. That's Kaskarov. West Province Area 3. Oh, it is 3. Okay. Maybe while I'm up here, I should fight something. Get a new catch. It's kind of a weird position to do this from, though. But maybe we'll just roll it and see what we get. Okay, what did we roll? 4. Okay, I'm gonna just go into this corner, isolate myself, and we're gonna start going out. 4. Fourth species, what we're gonna fight here. We're in West Province Area 3, right? That's the one, that's where we don't have anything yet. Yeah, we've got West 1 and 2, but not 3. Okay, Deerling 1. There's nothing spawning on this path. Oh wait, this is back to 1. Wait, so where's 3? So this is 1. That was what I thought. I thought I was still in 1, but I couldn't keep track. Okay, let's just jump down and then we'll do it. We'll do the 4th when we jump down, because then we'll be clearly in 3. Because I think down here is very distinctly West Province Area 3. Yes, West Province Area 3. I'm just gonna jump down. Grab this Pokeball. Okay, I'm gonna reset the count though. Honestly, maybe I should just go to town and do it from town. Let's just blast our way to this Pokemon Center. We're not gonna fight the trainers or anything. I'm just gonna go over there and then start my count, my roll of 4 from the Pokemon Center. Oh! I mean, okay, the question is this, I accidentally ran into this, but I guess we don't count it. Again, we're gonna count at 4 when we get to there. I didn't really mean to run into that. I just didn't see it. Although I guess arguably that's in the spirit of a Nuzlocke, right? Is that when you don't see it? Because that's very random. Although, on the other hand, the only things we're not going to see are the tiny things. So I guess that would make if that was how you did it, it would just be that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know, whatever. As long as we follow the rules, which basically this is how we've been doing it, is just counting from here. That's how we're going to do it. So here we are. Right, 4 from here. Am I fine? Yeah, I am. Let's get Craft in front though so we can yawn. Okay, that's 1, 2. Fido and Doxbun. Palmy is 3. I don't know, do we count the evolution lines separate? I was thinking, because Fido and Doxbun are technically like one line, although 2 Pokemon. I guess they're separate. Okay, well it is it's a Fungus anyway. Here's number 4. Alright. Well, the random Fungus we ran into came back to say, "No, you are catching me. That's what I say." Alright, well. Honestly, I could probably just throw a Pokeball. But I also could just yawn. This better be Area 3. I'm pretty sure it is. Gonna cook some salmon and see what inspires me. Nice, man. I haven't had salmon in a while. I could go for some salmon. Almost never follow recipes. I feel that. I mean, I like to follow recipes when I'm trying new things. Just because I don't know. It's nice to have like an expectation about what I'm expecting. Because like I mean, when it's something I know how to make, or when I'm just like making random food, like just like to eat, just as like a single meal for myself, I don't really follow a recipe. When I'm like trying to make a specific dish, especially when I'm like cooking for people, I definitely use recipes. Although I won't say I necessarily follow them perfectly every time, but usually it's fine. I mean, it's pretty low level. I mean, it's pretty high level. I don't think any of this would kill. Oh yeah, not even close. I could go for some salmon though. I haven't had salmon in it's been a while. I really, salmon is my favorite fish, like for sure. But I don't know. Maybe I'll have to get some when I go grocery shopping this weekend and just have it. 'Cause that sounds really good. I mean, you're always talking about salmon, and every time I see you talking about salmon, I go, salmon sounds good. But then I just like never think about it when I'm grocery shopping. But honestly, it sounds really good right now. Alright, Fungus. What are we naming this Fungus? I don't know if I'll use it. I already have a grass type. I mean, poison could be nice, potentially, but I don't know that it's that important. Just for dealing with grass, which we have, or fairy, which eventually Pip the Third can handle as a steel type. I mean, there's not really. I mean, yeah. Poison is not necessarily the best type, especially offensively, but even in general, it's just grass and poison, grass and fairy, and we have both of those covered. I mean, I guess we don't technically have fairy covered yet, although we will eventually. Any ideas about what we should name this mushroom? Any thoughts? Mm. The fungus? Yeah. Yeah. This newly caught fungus. Just, you know, if I decide to replace raisin as a grass type, that's the only use case I can see at the moment for it. But I think I like... I mean, fungus and amungus are pretty strong, but they're old news. And also, I like raisin. Button, that's a good one. I was trying to think of a good mushroom type that would be a good name, but I couldn't think of, I was just like portobello, and I was like, I don't like that. Button's better though. Alright, into the box you go for now though. See you later. All expense paid trip to the boxes. Maybe I'll give it a look though. I mean, it's like level 30. Our levels are actually pretty much what we expect them to be in this area. West Province, Area 3. Make that note. West Province, Area 3. Fungus. Yeah, let me know how that salmon goes. Hopefully it turns out okay. Alright, let's heal up, and then let's actually go fight the trainers before we jump right into this gym. I think we're technically like a level or two under for this gym. But there also are trainers to fight before we do it anyway, so that'll help get us into shape. That's not what I wanted. The technical machine? No, thank you. Whew. At least it's finally the weekend. My week has been busy. The next couple weeks are gonna be pretty busy, but and longer than usual. Just tiring, but it'll be okay. And then, because after that I'll actually be taking a vacation, which will be I'm very excited for. One, because it'll be a vacation, it'll be nice. But two, because actually, as it turns out, yeah, yeah, that is the, thank God that is the, weekend. Yeah, I feel that. Thank all the gods, right, yeah. Yeah, someone who has no opinion on what gods or gods there are, I agree. Thank everything that we could thank. Yeah, if I'll have a couple long weeks coming up, but then it'll be vacation time for me, and I'm very excited for over like the winter. I'm gonna have a winter vacation, and in particular, I'm gonna have family visiting me in Japan, so that's very, very exciting and fun. And I actually will probably take a break from streaming there too. So, but until then, be hanging out. I grew up Buddhist, Shintoist, Christian, so I'm covering all my bases. Yeah, for sure. I feel that. I mean, I grew up with just no religion. I mean, I'm arguably atheist at this point, but you know, it is what it is. I don't really care. This person says their Pokemon are the cutest. I can't even remember. I remember that trainer, but I didn't remember what it was. Oh, it was a Deden. Yeah, okay. That's right. Oh, I forgot I had Craft in the front. I mean, that's not a problem, but I want to keep leveling up Tummy. Still deciding if you're like to visit my Obacha this winter or not. Like, if you're still deciding if you're going to. Tickets are about 1K, which sucks because pre-COVID they were like 600. Yeah, the tickets prices are kind of wild, as far as I've seen. I thankfully am the one person in this trip who does not have to buy plane tickets. Obviously. I'm willing to pay this year, but I might push off to spring break. Yeah. Yeah. I can understand that. it's just like, yeah. On the other hand, well, I mean, I don't know. It is slowly. I don't know how much. I'm not following the actual exchange market closely. I just know that in general, the yen is really weak right now. So it's like the exchange was really good for a while. I think it still is pretty good, but slightly less so. Spring break is shorter, but Sakura, yes. Oh my goodness, yeah. Last year or this like past spring, I went to some places near me that had Sakura blooming, and it was so nice. And like actually seeing it in person was my first time seeing it in person, and it was really nice. And I took a bunch of pictures and everything. I can get the special Sakura Starbucks cup. I'll be honest, I didn't know that was a thing. I don't drink coffee, so I don't go to Starbucks ever. I mean, it makes sense that it's a thing because it's Starbucks. That doesn't surprise me. But I just didn't even realize. I haven't been to a Starbucks in a long time. I don't know. I didn't even go to Starbucks back in America because, like I said, I don't drink coffee, so there's like very little reason for me to go. I have like 2 because my auntie sent me. I see. I think the only time I've been to a Starbucks in the past like 10 years was like once or twice when I was somewhere else and I needed Wi-Fi, like out of town, when I was visiting somewhere and I needed Wi-Fi. I think that's literally the only times I've been to a Starbucks in like the past 10 years. I don't mind losing as long as I can convey to you how cute Deden is. I feel that, but with other Pokemon. They're the cutest? Oh man. Maybe I'll have to give him a look. I dig it. I'm about that. I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, it makes sense, but does anyone actually go to Starbucks to get coffee? I just order the special drinks. You know what? I mean, that's fair. Oh, actually, you know what? I did go to Starbucks sometimes in college, now that I think about it. Last time they had a black sesame drink, and I loved it. Oh. I don't drink coffee, but I like, yeah, they had like just like straight up like sugar, basically milkshakes, right? Like they're frappuccinos, but they're like milkshakes. But the main reason I went was because I had a girlfriend at the time who liked coffee, and not that Starbucks is great coffee or anything, but just like I would get that and bring it or whatever. So that was a thing that would happen, not all the time, but like somewhat frequently. I definitely would never go to Starbucks if I didn't have like a special reason to be going. Had a black sesame ice cream before, not Starbucks. It was nice. I've seen plenty of the black sesame like stuff, but I've never really had it. I mean, I've had sesame just like in general, but like not as like in like a dessert flavor. Actually, no, I did have in Japan recently. Not recently, but like a little while ago, there's a boba place that I went to, and they had black sesame boba, which, to be honest, like it was the boba or black sesame. The drink, I just got some milk tea. I don't remember exactly what it was, like a caramel milk tea or something. But the boba was black sesame boba, and in all honesty, it mostly just tasted the same. There was like it didn't quite taste like just standard tapioca boba. It was like maybe, but I would not have identified it as sesame as the flavor. It just like tasted, there was just like a little bit of a different like taste to it, but I would not have been able to tell you what it was. I would have just been like, oh, this boba tastes different. But and it wasn't even that different, because obviously boba mostly just tastes like sugar or honey or whatever they soak it in, like more than the actual tapioca itself. Drifloon could know psychic moves. Oh, it's a Zoroark, duh. I was like, what? Why is that not very effective? That didn't make sense. But that makes sense. If only I had punched it for no real reason. Alright, now this other Pokemon has to be an actual Drifloon, right? Okay, so Drifloon's a little scary because it'll explode when it dies, and it could know Psychic-type moves, which is potentially a concern. Pomo is my go-to to send out for auto battles. I see, nice. Are you serious? Okay, Shadow Ball's fine. I was like level 70 now. I still have a few gyms left. Oh my god. Wow, that hit hard. Okay, this is a little sketchy. Yikes, that hit hard. I mean, okay, Tummy would kill it here. I'm so mad that it left it with like it's because of the special defense reduction, which in retrospect I should have kept that in mind. I knew that that was there. I just wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't really worried. I mean, I guess I should have been. I thought it would die to the bite. I wasn't thinking it would live with 1 HP. I mean, bite doesn't have stab here, so it's not that surprising. Yeah, I'm actually almost done with this. I think I have literally 1 badge left. I've finished all the gyms, I finished all the Titans, I have 1 raid left. All my Pokemon are like level 60 something though. So, and then I have to do all the final stuff. I have to do the championship, and whatever the end game of the story is. But I'm trying to get through it so that I can do post-game stuff also. I mean, I'm enjoying the story. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to rush through it, but I do want to get through it so I can do other things. Alright, let's just, throw Parfait out there. Hope it tries to use a flying type move. Man, that special defense reduction was dangerous. And then just hope that Parfait survives the explosion. Okay, Shadow Ball again. Should do less though. Okay, that's fine, and then we should be able to survive the explosion here. Goodbye. Salt Cure. That's not gonna save you. You're dead. Even just the damage over time from Salt Cure would kill, so we knew this was guaranteed death. Because that does a percentage of the health, and it's like an 1/8, I think. It's always more than I think it'll be. Oh, it didn't explode. It was a different, it was the other ability, which I don't remember. I know it has Aftermath. That was the one I was worried about. I guess, I don't know what the other one is, now that I think about it. Let's go heal. Yeah, I'm interested to see what the post game does, but I also do want to get into doing raids and preparing to do online battling, like ranked, and also like shiny hunting and stuff. Like I want to do all that kind of stuff. We got to get through the story first. Well, I mean that's also not what I'm doing here. I just mean in my personal save. This save will just be the Nuzlocke. I'll go through the story. Maybe, depending on how much like post-game stuff there is, I might do that. But usually, like last time I ended... No, actually, I did do a little bit of the post-game in the Nuzlocke, I think. Oh, no. I only did up to defeating... till it rolled credits, which I think is after you defeat Eternatus, or you catch Eternatus, or whatever. I can't remember exactly. But similarly in this game, I think I'll try to... I mean, I'll try to complete all 3 storylines, obviously. But then... wherever that takes me, that'll probably be... I don't expect to do much post-game content on this Nuzlocke. It's best to have it be like its own contained story, I feel. There's a Lilligant here! I could have had a Lilligant on my team! Come on! I see, this is where the actual Lilligants start showing up. Wait, where were the Petals? I don't remember where the Petals show up either. Alright, let's go look for some more trainers to beat up. Take some lunch money. Oh. My reaction when I see like Pokemon appear inches in front of my face is to jump, but often it's too little too late. I mean, a Fletchinder is not dangerous. I do have to keep in mind that Tummy is a fighting type, because, I mean, I know that to be true, obviously. That's why I'm taking him into the normal type gym. But I always forget, in particular, like, when I'm fighting flying types, because I think, oh, I just resist this. But instead, it just is, like, neutral damage. I mean, at least it's not super effective, but it's definitely more dangerous than it needs to be sometimes. Like, I have a flying counter in Parfait. I don't need to be leaving Tummy in against that. This is still just that area, right? This is not a new area. This is the same old area. That's kind of the weird thing. Okay, that's 3, and this is just 2. Right. Is that there's like these different areas that have different Pokemon spawns, but I always end up just in the grasslands because like that's the one that you've reached the most easily. Oh, so strong, so rare. I wonder what level your stuff is. Honestly, I could probably handle it. The black boxes are scary, but the Pokemon here are in mid-20s, so the strong trainer is probably what? High 20s. Oh, that's too strong though. 65. I would definitely have to use a Pokédoll there. I cannot fight that. Okay, let's not get Arena trapped. 28. Ooh, the stuff here is kind of sketchy. Well, this should be fine. This should be about the same level as the stuff. The stuff is actually more in the high 20s than anything. So, strong trainer could be like 35, mid-30s. Probably low to mid-30s. Citadel. Citadel actually is kind of cute, considering that Cititan looks... I mean, it looks ridiculous, but in a kind of a cute way. But then Titan just looks ridiculous in a ridiculous way. Citadel just looks weird, but cute. See, oh, the trainer's only 23, though. I don't know, the levels are kind of weird sometimes. Patty cake, patty cake! Baker's man! I say that, Arm Thrust just looks like such a patty cake move. You didn't even have much money. Why did I even fight you? Come on. Oh, you know what? Well, we already fought enough trainers in Area 2, but I was going to say that probably counts as a trainer for Area 2 for that one guy. But actually, we've already fought the Area 2 trainers. Stealth Rock. Honestly, I could imagine using Stealth Rock on like a... Stealth Rock is not very good in the story because most trainers don't have that many Pokemon, and they also don't switch them out that often, so it gets not that much value. Though there are some situations it could be good, right? Like if there was a gym that was like a, you know, anything weak to rock type gym, then it just does a quarter of their health as they switch in. Like that's not bad. But it's also not great. It's not that important. It's also not very good in doubles because, you know, as I've been reading about VGC and doubles and whatever, and it makes sense that it's not very good. But it's, you know, since you only see 4 Pokemon to begin with, and also they have 2 of them to start, and you don't switch that often, like it gets very little value compared to like singles, 6v6 singles, like. I mean, even in 3v3 singles, you probably don't... Stealth Rock's probably mostly not worth it. There's just not as many Pokemon and not as many switches. It's just like the absolute value of damage that you're doing is comparatively low. Like in 6v6 singles, like if you start off with the Stealth Rocks, I mean, it either gets cleared or you do a bunch of damage to like... in total, you do like a whole Pokemon's life worth of damage, right? You hit each of them. Is that? Hold up. Is that Palmy looks so red, right? Right? There's no way. Oh my goodness! There's no way! How have I gotten a wild full odds shiny in both of my Nuzlocks? I got a Swirlix and Sword, and now I'm here with a Palmy, a wild full odds shiny Palmy, just while I'm doing a Nuzlocke. I almost ran right by it too, but I was like driving. I was literally about to ride by, and I went, wait, what? The colors here? There's different colors here, so I just stopped and looked, and it was just like, I was like, that's red, that's pink, right? That's not the right color. Except now I'm gonna have 3 Palmies on my team. Wait, do I want to use a Pokeball? Maybe I should try to use a fancier ball. Well, oh, it's catching anyway. Pokeball it is. That's fine. I didn't think about it. I just kind of chucked it, and I went, wait a second. I might have a better ball for this. But oh well. Oh my goodness, do I have to replace Tummy now with the shiny? I have 3 Palmies in my team. It's so cute. It is pretty cute. How is this? I don't understand. The stream luck is real. Like, I mean, I've gotten a shiny in my. I've gotten a shiny in my. I think I might have to. Did I get a second shiny? Did I farm something? No, I think I've only got the one. I got the shiny Mischievous, but that was off of an outbreak, so I had like triple odds, right? And obviously I saw a bunch of them at once, so it was like more likely. And even that wasn't too bad, but like I haven't seen. This is my only full odds shiny I've seen in this game so far. I'm sure I've seen some, but I haven't noticed them. I don't think I've ever found a shiny from has outbreaks. Yeah, you kind of have to just like cheese them a little bit. It's functionally doing something similar to like just using the encounter power, except that the odds are higher. So that's crazy. This is unreal. I cannot believe this has happened. It's just like, it's crazy to me that I've gotten another full odds shiny during a Nuzlocke, just randomly as I'm running around. Why is my mass outbreak luck so bad? It still takes a while. If you don't have the shiny charm or the meal power, you have to get pretty lucky, to be honest, because it only goes, it triples the chance from 1 in 4,096 to 3 out of 4,096, which is what, 1 in like 1,300 or something? 1 in 13 something. So you have to think about it that way, right? On average, you still are expecting to have to spawn in 1,300 Pokemon before you find a shiny. So I didn't even get that many. I actually got lucky. I found it probably after a few hundred when I was just like spamming the mass outbreak. And so that's still very lucky, right? So honestly, it's actually very rare, even without mass outbreaks, until you get the shiny power and the shiny charm, because then it goes all the way up to 8 out of 4,096, which is like 1 out of 500 or whatever. And obviously that's much more manageable. You can definitely do that very feasibly. I can't believe, I'm blown away that this keeps happening. Okay, well, now I have to switch this Palmy and hope it doesn't die. I have to train it up. It's gonna have no EVs. And I have to slowly build up its EVs. Honestly, Rock Slide's probably, for what I'm doing here, Rock Slide's probably better than Salt Cure. But I just like Salt Cure. I could replace something else, I guess. But I don't think I will. This is insane. I cannot believe. I need to clip this or something. I need to get better about posting. Okay, I've talked about how I want to like edit down my Nuzlocks into more watchable videos, because I definitely do, and like post them on YouTube. Like as sort of as a highlight, or just as the Nuzlocke, but with all the filler nonsense stuff edited out. And I'm trying to like get myself to do it, but it's just like, it takes a while, and I don't have that much practice with the video editing, so it just takes me so long to do it. But I want to do it. But something like this is so much work to video edit through hours. It's for real, especially because like when you have that long video file, it just takes a long time, literally just like scanning through, and even just like cutting and removing clips just takes so long. I think I need to, there's like ways to use proxy edit, and I need to like look into that and figure out how it works, because it just like takes a long time for stuff to process sometimes. Like just like the changes, like I'd go cut, delete, and I wait, and it takes like 5 seconds to do it. It's like that adds up when I have to make like hundreds of cuts, right? It's like it's such a pain. But I want to, because I definitely think these Nuzlocks are fun to watch, and also it definitely cuts down a lot. Like other streams, it's kind of hard to cut down because like I don't know where to remove stuff. But something like this, it's easy to cut down. You just cut down all the random traveling and encounters, and you just like do the catches and stuff, and the actual important fights, and like any surprise stuff like this. But this definitely is something I should definitely clip and just like highlight and post or something, because like I can't. It's unreal. I need to go. Oh man, it's on a separate hard drive though. I need to go back and find the clip of me finding the Swirlix in Sword, and be like, and just to highlight how wild it is that I've gotten a wild shiny in both of my Nuzlocks. All right, what are we naming? What am I naming you? What color are you? Like ketchup colored? What is the name here for this Pommy? It has to highlight the fact that it's this red pink. I was thinking, or like it's red and its cheeks are yellow, which is very like ketchup and mustard, but I'm like, that just makes me think of like a hot dog, which doesn't quite sound like a good name. But like Strawmy, oh, like a strawberry, that's good. Actually, that one's good too. You're thinking pink lemonade. Yeah, that's like right. I'm trying to think like what is what is this color combination making me think of? Pink lemonade. Pink lemonade's good, but I need to find a name that evokes that feeling. It could just be like something having to do with because I only got 12 letters, and also it's good, so I don't have too much space to fit a long name in. Oh, I'm gonna have to swap it out though. I have to train it up. If I want to use it in this gym though as a fighting type, I have to train it up here first before I go into the gym. Might be what we have to do. It's kind of the dangerous part is it's not gonna have any EVs for a while, which doesn't necessarily make a big difference at this level. I think we're at level like 30, so even at max EVs, it would be getting it like what, a few points in the stats. At max EVs, 30. Okay, because max EVs you get in a stat at level 100, you get what is it? Divided by 4 is 63, and then it's 2 times that plus that. So that plus 5. I'm doing this. I'm trying to remember in my head the formula, the stat formula. It's like I just looked it up relatively recently, which is kind of how I remember it. I mean, I kind of always had it in my brain, but I looked it up recently. It's, what is it? 2 times the level plus the IV plus the EV, the floor of the EV over 4. All of that over 100 and then plus 5. Right? That sounds right. So at level 30, okay, the level doesn't actually affect that then. It's, or is it the level multiplied by the other part? I don't think so. I think it's just added. So actually it just adds it at the beginning. So at max EVs gets you 63 points. But we're not going to be maxing any stat, of course. In any case, I'm getting beside myself. This is not really relevant. I'm just like thinking about the numbers. All right, a name. Strawberries and lemonade. I'm trying to think of a way to condense this concept down into a single name that works, where it fits. Strawmy is good, except it makes me think of just straw, like lemonberry. That's not bad. Like that's berry. Maybe I mean, I don't know. Maybe even just lemonade works almost, cause like it's lemonade and then it's pink, and we just go, oh, like it's pink lemonade. It's got. Honestly, maybe it's just that would work. Or maybe I just straight up go with berry. it reminds me, the color actually does kind of remind me. I had, so my first, this is a tangent. The first like video game console I ever had was a Game Boy Color that my parents bought me when I was a very small child. And I just remember, well, at first I remember being so happy and excited for it. And it was Pokemon Blue was the game they bought with it also. But it was specifically a berry colored Game Boy Color. Like that was the name, that was the color descriptor it was given. And the color does kind of remind me of that. Although, I'll be honest, I'm trying to remember what the color is in my head. Because now I feel like the color might be... No, yeah, that's like pretty much the color. It's... I think the Game Boy Color might have been maybe slightly more blue. Like, a tinge more purple, but it was actually pretty close to that color. Alright, I'm gonna have to... You're gonna have to replace Tummy. The third sibling is here. And you are specially colored. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need to add in my notes. I can't believe I've got another shiny. This is wild. Alright, bonus shiny Tommy. Berry. Alright, let's, okay, level 32. Actually, the levels are already basically the correct level. It should just level instantly. We have to play a little safe so it doesn't die. But I mean, we have to add it, right? This is the correct move. Okay, it's slightly behind Tummy. I hope the stats are comparable. I don't actually know. We could compare. Okay, let me compare them. It doesn't... I just realized they don't have shiny sprites, like, of this kind. It just looks the same here. Look, we have a Pawmi of each evolution. Because Gummy never fully evolved. I have so many of them. And now they never end. Okay, I mean, the actual direct stats obviously can't be compared. Look at them all lined up here. Where's the, Oh, the problem is that the evolutions are different. Because I think this shows base stats plus IVs. I think, the outline there. I'm not sure, though, actually. Where's that show? It must, right? Alright, what did we get here? A neutral, nature, docile. Which is fine. I mean, eventually we can change a lot of that stuff, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's get you in the front of the party. Just to safely level you a little bit. Whew. Man. That was wild. See, and I have to admit, there's definitely a value, because that would not have happened if we had to have random encounters like back in the day. But like just randomly it not showing the shiny on the overworld. Because in the sword one, I just like I was just training, I was just grinding, and I happened to find it. This time I was ignoring all the Pokemon, but then I just was running by and it was the wrong color. Man, that one's not even like it's different enough to be noticeable, thankfully. As opposed to some of the other really subtle ones. But it was not that different. Like, the color difference between that and the other Pawmis was not that different. Because the Pawmis are pretty deep orange, normally. Alright, how are we going to level you safely? The stuff around here is like the same level as you. I mean, the birds would probably be pretty safe until you're a fighting type. So I could do that. I just need to get you to level, then you'll be... Okay, let's just go... I don't know, I'm a little spooked. I don't want him to die. That would be so sad. I could go somewhere safer, of course. I could exploit XP share a little bit too, but I don't know. That's gonna be so slow. I need to get him into fighting shape as soon as I can. Was that a... Oh, it is. Staravia. Oh, no! You're not the one I wanted to fight. Okay. Let's just... It should be okay. Level 20... This should be fine. Parfait resists normal type moves, at least. Hopefully it doesn't go for, like, a fighting type move. Which, to be honest, it could. A lot of these angry normal types often have fighting type moves. We'll probably just go for, like, a... Okay, it went for Endure anyway. Alright, well... Now you just get Salt Cured. Yeah, so that's what I was expecting, was something like a Slash. Actually, that's literally what I was going to call. I was going to say, it'll probably just go for like a Slash or something. Alright, you're salted. Salted. Mmm, tasty. Okay, Endure. I wonder if this... I mean, it's not going to make it there anyway. This is not going to take it down to 0. But I was thinking, I wonder if the Salt Cure would tick through the Endure. Because it's not direct damage, but I don't know. Parfait, so chunky. Can't beat up this rock, even with your 5 swipes. Thank you, Salt Cure. Goodbye. I could also potentially use candies, I guess. I don't know that it's worth it, although it does speed it up a little. How many candies I got? Ooh, I do have some. Okay, because if I use a candy here to get it 1 level, then I can start preparing for the next evolution, although it won't take that long to get there. There's only a few more fights. Get him! Get him, Barry! So sparkly! Oh man, what ball should I have used? I gotta... Oh my goodness, I turned my back for 1 second and my cat jumps on the table and was looking this... Oh no! Well, what should I have used if I had had the presence of mind to actually properly throw a real Pokeball? Do I have any Premier Balls? I actually don't. I would have used that. That's like my go-to. Luxury Balls are also a good option, except I personally don't like them that much. Fennec likes them. My brother likes them. I think they're okay. I prefer Premier Balls, but I didn't have any, because I haven't thought to buy a bunch of Pokeballs at once. Shiny Palmy is so cute. It really is. Look at the color. Look at it. I like that color. It's so nice. Yeah, I probably would have just gone with like a Luxury Ball, to be honest. I only have the 1 though. Would have used a Heal Ball. Heal Ball would have been good too, actually, to get the hearts. You're right. That would have been good too. But oh well. I literally thought it right as I pressed the button. I hit the button on the Pokeball and I went, wait, I should use a different ball. But it was too late. I was, to be honest, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't catch. But then I got the critical capture and I went, oh, it's over. There's no way it's going to miss this. And that's just how it goes sometimes, I guess. Spark. Okay, Endeavor, that's fine. Yeah, it's got more health than me. Okay. Endeavor could be dangerous. Ooh, Paralyze is nice. I really was hoping it would do half health, though. Unless I got a really low roll and get a really high roll here, this Spark is not going to kill. Oh, I did! I got a low roll into a high roll. Wow. Oh, it crit. Okay, never mind. I was like, that's crazy. Got the fortunate crit, though. Let's fight some more flying types somewhere. At least it gets the sparkles from being shiny, even if I don't have any special ball effects the way I honestly should have. That was a mistake, but... So it goes. We carry on. Prepare to die, Fletchinder. It's so sparkly. Okay, Flail can be dangerous if this doesn't kill. Flail can be dangerous. The damage is going to go up a lot. Should be okay though. It still shouldn't. It's not low enough that that should kill. Acrobatics is fine. Oh my goodness. It was way less fine than I thought. That would have been bad. Imagine it dying right here, right off the bat. That would have been bad. That was exactly the situation I was talking about why we need to be careful. Because it's so low. It's still a pre-evolution and it's just so baby. It just gets hit hard by stuff even if you don't expect it to. I didn't think acrobatics would do that much. It did more than I expected. I thought it would put me at around 1/3 HP. I thought it would leave me at like 20 something. It went way deeper than I thought. That was very scary. Man, imagine how sad that would have been. Whew. I'm getting overconfident. I need to play it safe. I need to switch it out to someone safer. I mean, honestly, at this point, Craft and Parfait are pretty safe switches because they're... I mean, Craft and Parfait in particular has just is so beefy. It's like pretty safe for the most part. Like, look at that defense and the special defense even. Oh, actually, Raisin's special defense is very good. But yeah, see, Craft also. I was gonna say Craft's defense is also very high. Like, look at that. So both of them are very safe. Very safe. I forgot. In general, Pommy's defenses are very low. So that's another reason to just be careful. Even though its level is kind of matching. For one, it's a first evolution, so its stats are bad. They'll be better at the evolution, but even then, this line's defenses aren't great. Okay, so against special attackers, though, Raisin's definitely the switch to go for, if we can. Okay, we're fine, though. Barry did not die. We're safe. It's all's well that ends well. We are okay. I mean, these deer are... Oh, that's a Ditto. I mean, I don't really want to deal with a Ditto because it means fighting something that's a similar level. Ooh, that's a lot of XP. Get him. Okay, let's see. I'll be honest, Chansey probably is not scary, even as is, but we're just going to play it safe. Go to Parfait. Its physical defense is not very strong, and it certainly won't be hitting that hard. But it is a nice big XP bomb. It has heal pulse even. It would be healing us. Let's get the Salt Cure going. Salt Cure will be big because the health is so big to begin with. It'll just chunk it down a lot. I mean, it's percentage based. Okay, Fling does nothing. You have nothing, right? It literally has like a dead moveset. Second Salt Cure actually just kills. And you die to the damage tick. Goodbye. Die to the salt. Too salty. Okay, there's the level. Oh wow, that was a big level. There it is. Time to see what Shiny Pommo looks like. Aww. Ooh, it does get slightly paler, which makes sense. That matches what the normal colored ones do too. It's more of like a even cuter. Yeah, it's more of like a it's a much paler pink, like almost a bubblegum or like a it kind of makes me think of like whipped cream, like a flavored cream color. Arm thrust, yes, we do need that. Replacing entrainment. Entrainment's not helpful here. Alright, and then we'll see what the Palmot looks like. Let's start running. Let's get running, Barry. Oh, you're already in the front. Oh my goodness. Palmo's so slow, though. Okay. I mean, let's just keep fighting stuff while we're doing this, I guess. Keep switching you out. If we find another Chansey, that's another big XP bomb. But otherwise, just to fight whatever. Some stuff that's mostly safe. I mean, the Vigoroths are mostly safe when we switch to Parfait, to be honest. Hi! So cute! Ah! I do need to get to enough steps, though. Just let me reset this. I don't know why it was kind of bothering me that it was on dive ball of all things. Or netball, sorry. Why did the Vigoroth always lead off with Endure? It's so strange. You gonna get your full 5 hits again? 3 HP per hit? Oh, only 3. Yikes, that's not gonna do it, buddy. Anyway, time to start seasoning you. I guess we're curing more than anything. It's in the name. We're salt curing. That's already a food thing. I didn't need to say seasoning. Man, every time I do a Nuzlocke, I have Shiny Claws on, just in case, because I don't. The idea of giving up a shiny feels bad, but I never expect it to come into play, and yet here we are. Here we are. I don't know why. It blew my mind when it happened in my first Nuzlocke already, and I was like, that's crazy. I didn't expect that to happen. And then, so then I was just like, I mean, of course it's an independent event, so the odds haven't changed or anything, but just like the idea of it happening again is so wild. Shedtail is a really interesting utility move for sure. Like, Substitute already is like a really nice utility move to have access to. Especially on a fast Pokemon, right? On something fast, it's nice because you can just throw it up, and if they break it, it's kind of a waste, but if they go for any sort of status or anything, it's just so nice. It lets you get so set up. Shedtail is really interesting because you set up for your teammate, and that's like such a cool idea. Like, I could throw in a glass cannon behind a Substitute, right? It's like the same idea as Baton Pass, except you can't pass stats, but it's just like, but you don't have to do it separately, right? It's just a built-in Substitute and Baton Pass, which is actually seems very, very neat. What am I replacing here, though? Quick Attack, maybe? We also have U-Turn. This Cyclosaur is going to be all about just leaving the fight, which is fine. I mean, that's a thing to do. But, like, look, we can even, like, Breaking Swipe, lower the attack, Shedtail, and then to switch into something that can then just, like, beat it up. Because the attack reduction means that they won't break the Substitute as quickly either. I mean, I dig it for sure. Oh, hey, getting more of evolutions. Man, everything's evolving. As I was saying though, like, we're in the 30s, which is like evolution range for a lot of Pokemon. Nice. Raisins and Arboliva. I like Arboliva. I really like the concept of Arboliva. The design is fine. It's good. It's, you know, it's nice enough. But I just love the, like, Dryad nature of it. And then also I love just mechanically the way it has... okay, so its new ability that it will have now is, what is it called? I don't remember. Seed Sower. When it gets hit, it creates grassy terrain, which is really nice just as a way to sustain. But also, like, it gets Terrain Pulse. So, and as a normal grass type, it gets stab on that no matter what, right? Before terrain is a stab normal type move. It's a pretty weak one, admittedly, at 50 power, base power. But then when it's grassy terrain, it goes up to 100 damage stab grass move, which is like just a cool idea. I don't know when it learns that though. I guess it doesn't. I thought it was on evolution, but I guess it's not. Energy Ball, Mega Drain, Swift Growth is fine for now. I definitely could see using TMs there to... Oh wait, we need a... Let's keep walking. What, this person wants to fight? Let me heal up. Let's heal Parfait up just to be safe. I mean... Alright, we're really not that worried. But better safe than sorry. Actually, just throw them away. Just gotta keep her at full health. Oh, we can go fight that Pseudo-Gudo. Oh, wait, no, I don't have... Oh, yeah, no. Look how cute! Look how cute he is! His color's so nice. Ah! Oh, when it goes from the overworld, it doesn't do the sparkle because it's already out of the ball. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. So the overworld, you don't throw the Pokeball when they're already walking around in the overworld, which I guess is always been true. I somehow never thought about that. It never occurred to me that it doesn't do that part. I don't think it sparkles when I throw it out the Pokeball in the overworld though, right? I'll have to check next time. Ooh, Payday! Free money! Yes, please keep using Payday. I would like more free money, please. Thank you. No, that's not Payday. Come on, Payday. Oh, flinch. Well, there's another chance for it to use Payday. Taunt. Okay, I mean, that does nothing, because I was just going to keep attacking. I guess I can't recover now. Or Iron Defense, for that matter. But I was not planning to for this fight. Alright, just Payday until you're dead. Payday. I'm a peanut bar, and I'm here to say... Your checks will arrive on another day. Yes, Payday! This is not gonna kill though, unfortunately. There's no way that Assault kills. Yeah. Did not think so. I'm still taunted though, so I guess we'll just kill it. I would have tried to heal or something. Like, because I would have rather been healing here, because it'll die to the salt either way. Oh, you've got a level, but you're not ready to evolve yet. I need to run you around a little bit more. Shoot, I need to get a lot of steps in before I get another level, so that you can evolve on the next level. I'm just gonna do some running. Do some cardio. Alright, get your training in. So last time I was doing this too, and I walked for so long with the tummy before he evolved. And to be honest, I think it was mostly just I think it just took forever to level is what was actually the case, because I'm pretty sure we got the steps. I evolved another one separately on my personal save, and it was actually so fast, or a different Pokemon that needed a steps evolution, and it was so much, like, it did not take that long. I just was running around and I got a level, and it was not that long at all. Like, 1,000 steps is not that much. But I just wanted to check something here. Is brave. Oh, speed was down, okay. Hey, running around. Looks like, but like, I think, because last time it took me so long, I was walking around with Tummy for so long, and I think it was that it took forever to get a level. I don't think it was needed the steps the whole time, because you do actually have to get a level before it'll evolve, even after running around. Problem is, I don't know how far 1,000 steps actually is. I just know it's not really that far. Go fight these Pseudo-Wudos, I guess. I don't know what the XP yield is, though. Oh, I forgot they run away. Oh, hi. Actually, I mean, I've said this before, but our coverage is pretty good, I'm realizing. I have a good type matchup on most Pokemon at this point. Well, actually, Pip's type matchup against fighting types gets worse later. Once he's a Steel type. Oh my goodness. That did more than I expected. That's scary. That did more than half my health. I mean, I could just heal up and see if it goes for a different move, because it is kind of random. That did less that time. Thrash is not a fighting type move, unfortunately. so we do not resist it here. Stop thrashing! Oh wait, thrash is the one that uses multiple times, right? I was thinking of something else. I don't know what I was thinking of. I kind of forgot. The confusion made me realize, oh, it was forced to keep thrashing. I just was mixing it up with something else. Okay, so we just healed our way through it. That's fine. Now, hopefully, it'll do something else. Including, but not limited to, hitting itself. That would be actually the best outcome here. Is it just punches itself. Nice. You can tell when they punch themselves because they do an attack animation without saying what attack they do. They just go attack something and you go, yeah, that's a punching itself. Alright, now you die to drill peck at least. Please no. Oh my goodness. Whatever, you die now. Okay, that probably would have killed one shot, but I didn't want to risk it because it was in fact faster. So it would have got the second thrash off. So actually it would have killed. So it's a good thing I didn't risk it. Wait, do you sparkle? Wait, let me check. It does not. Sad. What a shame. Look at that bird just hopping around. Oh, I think I might have to fight Nimona here too. Oh, that's actually a little scary. Is it before the gym or after the gym? Because actually, I think her stuff is pretty scary here. I think she'll have a fully evolved starter here if my numbers are if I'm remembering the numbers correctly. She'll have, well, it'll be a Masquerada. These Persians, they don't know when to give up. Parfait should still be safe. I can't imagine it having anything that's going to be too dangerous here. Should mostly be normal type moves. Heyday! Yes, give me money! Thank you. It did have, what, bite though or something last time though? Oh, taunt. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Salty. Insurance, okay. Right, and this is still just not gonna quite kill. Same as last time. It's like the same sequence of events as before. Oh, I can't recover. It's doing like the same sequence of attacks even. Almost. Except it didn't payday again. I know it did have bite because it flinched last time too. Well, let's not get attacked by this Persian, but I want you walking around as much as possible. You gotta get your cardio in, Barry. Maybe I should buy some Premier Balls. Except it's not going to come up. There's no way I get another shiny. I mean, again, obviously the odds are independent. So the chance of getting another shiny is the same as getting this shiny in the first place. That's just like... seems very unlikely. I mean, it's still very unlikely, rather. Moves that I want to learn and can learn. Ooh, I could get... Oh, I don't have the stuff for Thunder Punch. Oh, you're already out. Is that a trainer over there? You can run over there. Could give that a look. Come on, Barry. Keep up. Huh. Oh, a primate. I don't need to fight you. The other primate was annoying. I'd rather not. I do want this item though. Ooh, a musician. My Pokemon is obviously the cutest. Everyone around here says that. Although, are you the one with the Lilligant? There's someone who mentions cuteness and has a Lilligant, I think. In which case, I agree. Want to know the cutest Pokemon of them all? That's not going to tell you. Or maybe not. There was someone with a Lilligant for sure. I don't remember who it was though. Oh, Pomo. Oh, it's all the ones with just the Pikachu clones. My Pomo's cuter though! Look at that! You say Pomo's cute? Sure, but mine is cuter. Look at it. Look at him! He's way cuter! Oh, I should... Oh, Dig. That's right. I could have had Dig as coverage here. I think it learns... Oh, I have to go into... I have to go into the remember moves. For now, we're just gonna switch to Parfait and Stomp. Play it safe. I mean, honestly, the levels... Barry's back up to being like an appropriate level, but low on EVs. And, oh, that's not great. No, because that's... I don't want to... It's electric type. I don't want to leave Pip in. We're just going to switch to Raisin. Resist the damage. Set up grassy terrain. Hit with a really with a stab and grassy terrain energy ball. That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. You messed up. Give me the grass! I don't even need to Mega Drain. Oh no, not a Spark. Please don't paralyze though. We're good, you're dead. Bye-bye. I think Barry's at more or less enough steps. But we're just gonna keep him out for a little bit longer to be safe. Let's sneak up on this Sudowoodo. Get him, Barry! Alright, strike me so that I may heal. Strike me that I might heal. To be honest, there's a degree to which bulky Pokemon seem much safer during a Nuzlocke run. Because, like, the bulk means you don't just get randomly killed by stuff. And you can, like, it's not that hard to exploit the AI and whittle your way down. Like, obviously, it's nice to just go for stuff that hits really hard and try to kill them before you can get hit. But it's just like much swingier than having just like a bulky Pokemon in a Nuzlocke. Because it's not like they're smart enough to really to take advantage of you playing slow. Alright, goodbye, Sudowoodo. Wow, you lived? Oh, sturdy, okay. I was like, how did you survive that? That's how. That makes sense. Oh yeah, you wanna Mega Drain? Have good luck. Anyway, goodbye. Oh, I guess it's... not at just 1 HP. It does resist that, but and it gains some health back from the grassy terrain, but not enough to survive. That had to be enough steps, right? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I told you, it's not that many steps. Alright, time to see the final evolution. Berry-colored Palmot. Aww. Yeah, see, the color kind of goes back, which matches the regular evolution line. This actually does look a lot like the color that I was thinking of. Although it might also be the lighting, because we're at night, so it's a bit bluer of a lighting. Rival Blessing. Well, unfortunately, we're playing that does nothing in a Nuzlocke, I think. That was, I think, the decision I came to. Just not think about it. So cute. Look at that nice berry. Oh yeah, actually in the neutral lighting, it's pretty red. It's pretty ketchupy. It's actually more ketchupy than berry colored, but that's okay. We'll leave it as berry. It does actually look like a ketchup with mustard spots now. Because that's like the color progression of the regular colors too, is it's like starts out pretty orange and then it goes like pale orange and then it goes back to like this kind of deeper burnt orange color. What was I actually doing? I was trying to look at moves. That was the real reason I came here. Alright, dig. Yeah, I would probably want dig for the coverage here against opposing electric types and just like rock types and stuff. Thunder Wave is nice, but Spark has a chance to paralyze, right? Does it? It does. Let's reorder this stuff too. Man, Pip the Third really needs to get some better moves still. That's fine. That's fine. Yep. Okay, let's reorder these. I think I already looked through this, right? Yeah. Right, Breaking Swipe is the stab move that we've got. U-turn also goes near the end. Because it's also somewhat utility-ish. Okay, these are all out of order. Or like not in any order that makes sense. Okay, that's acceptable. I mean, honestly, I'm waiting for some better moves here. Craft has not been learning particularly many good moves either. Oh, but Craft should be evolving soon. Shouldn't be long. Should not be long. Man, Speedy's actually still the lowest level because I haven't been putting him in the front. Could beat up this Jigglypuff, right? Well, I guess I don't need to have Barry in the front anymore. I mean, I do need to level up Barry slightly for this normal type gym. I guess. Oh, did I catch that unaware? Where are you looking? So sparkly! Patty cake time. I'll be honest, I also always forget that it's a fairy type. Let's switch just to be safe. I was thinking it was just a normal type. I kind of forgot that it's a fairy type. I mean, I don't think it's in danger. I don't think Barry's in danger, to be perfectly honest. I don't think there's really any risk. Well, we'll play it kind of safe still. Oh, nice Mimic. Anyway, goodbye. Oh, I did want to check the stats of Barry. They're both level 35. Tummy has way more EVs, though. Obviously, Tummy's attack is higher and speed is lower, as is expected. Other stuff is pretty similar. difference could be chalked up to EVs, certainly. Because Barry's EVs are very low still. Ooh. Okay, most that's the nature difference. Tummy does actually have better stats, mostly, though. Yeah, Tummy stats generally are better. Although, okay, I don't know if the hexagon bakes in EVs. If so, then that would explain that. If it's just showing IVs and base, then certainly Tummy is much higher. Let me check. This hexagon, oh my goodness, they're doing it. Let me just tell me in actual terms. Base stats. Pressing Y will show you the EVs. Oh, okay, so it is with EVs. Okay, never mind, that makes sense. Oh, the central yellow is the base stats. Wait, that doesn't... No, that's like the current... Oh, no. Yeah, okay, now that I'm looking at it. Those are all nothing. So the bright yellow must be the EVs. And then the other one is with them added in, I think, to the base and IVs. I mean, I don't have the IV judge because that doesn't happen until later. That's when you can see the IVs explicitly. Well, more explicitly. Dark yellow hexagon is... Oh, right. When you max out on EVs, it turns... So I think the yellow is just... This was just... I don't know. I can't remember. Whatever. It's fine. I mean, certainly we knew that, obviously, Barry's EVs are going to be, like, still nothing. We've done, like, 4 or 5 fights. Like, at most 10 fights. That's at most, like, 10 to 20 EVs at most. Which is, like, nothing, right? So, it's going to take a while for those stats to build up. And in that regard, it makes sense, then, that Tummy stats still are notably better. Because, like, you can see... The difference could pretty much entirely be chalked up to the nature difference in the EVs, so makes sense. I mean, the nature difference would be nice. I would love to give it adamant, to be honest. It would make a huge difference. But we'll have to wait until we have access to mints for that, for all of them in general. Do I have any mints to begin with? Wait, didn't I have a couple? What did I have, though? I already have an adamant mint. That's the one of the ones I have. Could just give the adamant mint now. I don't know. Maybe we'll wait until the EVs are up so that we are not risking wasting the mint on a Pokemon that will die. I mean, I don't want. Obviously, I would love for Barry not to die. That would be great. But it's always kind of scary. Okay, the dark yellow must be the EVs, now that I look at it. So what is this? Because that's the one that is very obviously changing based on how long we've had them and stuff like that. But I'm not sure what the 2 yellow ones are. Blue graph is just a visualization of stats. Okay, so that's just the straight up stat number after all the calculations, which actually, okay, so that's just a straight up like graph showing the stats. Just visualized. The yellow is for EVs. Okay, the... Solid, okay, the solid yellow is EVs, which that we knew, that we figured out. And then no one is saying clearly what the other yellow one is. So, oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it now. I've already spent too long pondering and ruminating. It is time to carry on. So back at it then. Oh, I pondered so long, it is now day. And these Murkrow are just staring at me in the middle of the day. I'm in town, so when something comes rushing at me to attack, it just gets bopped. I could probably fight these Persian, right? What do they have? Assurance does very little. Normal type moves do damage, but we have fighting, which will help. I'm a little scared, but not that scared. And taunt, it does nothing. Please just hit 4 times and kill. Please just hit 4 times and kill. Or crit. 2. Bro. Taunt me, please. Oh, caught off guard. Right, I forgot. Never mind. Free. Didn't even have to worry. It's guaranteed. Because we have... It's not going to take more than 4 hits to kill him. We're guaranteed 4. Oh, it's so bright. And red. How... Man, I have so many Pommies, though. Now I'm up to... 4 fighting types in the box. Up to 5 fighting types in my collection of Pokemon. Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, that one's a Ditto. Well, we'll catch it off guard, and that it will just get obliterated before it can even transform. Ooh, will it transform into a shiny Ditto, though? That would be fun. It's gonna die, though. I'm into a shiny Pawmot. I think it does. I think it matches the coloration of the one you have. Oh, it's dying in one hit, one turn. It is actually pretty berry colored here. It doesn't look nearly as ketchupy in the overworld in this lighting. It actually does look, and that is like almost exactly the color that I'm remembering for the of my good old. Hello? You want to fight? Of my good old berry-colored Game Boy Color. Let's catch you off guard. Back attack. So there was a time where I didn't understand the back attacks. I just thought it was like if they didn't notice you, and I would throw it at the front when they're looking towards me, but not like in sideline, like not noticing. And I have since realized it's literally just a straight-up back attack, as far as I can tell. Like, even if they notice you promptly before, as long as you're back attacking them, I'm pretty sure you get there. Now the question is this gonna kill? I just need, it looks like 3. Just need to roll a 3. That 3 or better. Yeah, 3 or better. Just need a second. One more. One more patty cake. Oh, got him. Back attacks actually make these fights way safer, too. Like, getting a free attack is so huge. Because not only does it... Oh, there's the level 36. That's what I was looking for. Time to finally see it! I'm finally... This is the last final starter evolution that I still have not seen. Oh! Look at him! Look at that. Look, it's back... It went from... Okay, so... It went from standing upright onto 4 legs. It went the other way around. Look at him. Dang. I wish I had a better angle. Is there... I just realized, does it have a bird on its... Does it have a little phoenix chick on its face? Was that actually an egg? Wait a sec. Hold up. Fennec was calling it an egg, and I said, is that an egg? Is it actually... It's look, there's a little bird. What the heck? It was an egg. Nice. Dang. It looks cooler than I was expecting. I dig it. Skeledirge. Oh, is it Ghost type? Oh, it is. Okay, that was what I expected based on the other types. Because I knew that Masquerada becomes a dark type and Quaquaval becomes a fighting type, so it seemed natural that Skeledirge would be like a either psychic or ghost or something. 2 Pokemon for the price of 1. Well, there are some Pokemon that have even more than that. There's like Phalanx is 5. Mousehold is 4. Execute is 5. But I guess this is weird because it's like 2 different things. Like all the other ones are like a bunch of the same thing for the most part. But this one we just got a little bird here. That's wild. Skeledirge's gentle singing soothes the souls of all that hear it. Is it a soul? It burns its enemies to a crisp with flames of over 5,400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's very hot. Also, I like that contrast of the description. Gentle singing soothes the souls of all that hear it. Also, it burns enemies to a crisp. Mmm, tasty. Nice. Got ourselves singer Pokemon. It's a singer? It's a singing crocodile? This, I don't understand. There must be some sort of concept here that I'm failing to understand, but... Torch Song. Ooh, the signature move. Let's see what it does. User blows out raging flames as if singing a song, scorching the target. Also boosts the user's special attack. Okay. Slightly weaker than Flamethrower, but boosts special attack. So after 2 uses, it is just straight up stronger. Or if it doesn't kill, the second use makes it so that it would have been stronger. The only time it's worse, obviously, is if Flamethrower will one-hit kill and Torch Song does not. But I mean, either way, we have to take the signature, right? Like, you can't not take the signature. I guess I could have them both in theory, right? Because Flamethrower can also burn, which is a nice opportunity, or like a nice extra effect to have the chance for. I don't think I ever am going to need Round. Like, when am I ever going to use Round? Yawn is useful, especially for catching. Snarl's also okay, although I could see that getting replaced. I would like to get a Stab Ghost type move, right? I'm hoping it learns Shadow Ball. I might have a TM for it, but I also suspect it'll learn Stab Ghost type move probably in the near future. I'm surprised it does. The only one I have learned so far is Lick. Like, come on, give me a better Ghost type move. So let's wow, listen to that cry. Yeah, Lick. That's it. That's wild. It's A, it's weak. It's the super weak. And B, it's a physical move where we want special. Even if our special is kind of hindered by the weak nature, we're gonna have to get mints for our team for sure. I mean, I gotta go see what this looks like, right? I have to go try it and see. Let's go find a Deerling to burn to a crisp at 5,400 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, a Scyther will do too. As long as it doesn't get some lucky hits on me or somehow. You will burn. Look at it. Oh, look, it's on its head now. It moves around? Wait, what? Why was it in a different position? Look, it's standing where the egg was. Listen to that cry. Torch Song, here it comes. Let's see. Okay, double hit. Ghost type, baby! What? It is like a phoenix. And also, it was like a mic stand or something. That was wild. That was such an interesting animation. Ooh, I'm trying my salmon and it's so good. Oh man, I'm jealous. I can go. That sounds. Oh man, I want salmon. I'm glad it turned out well though. How'd you cook it? How'd you end up cooking it? Smother it with a mixture of Japanese mayo, katsu sauce, and ketchup with some basil and parsley and garlic salt. Ooh, that sounds. And bake it in a toaster oven. Yeah. Yeah, my mom makes a baked salmon with what does she use? She just like uses like Japanese mayo also on top, but it's like cooked in like that in Yoshida sauce, I think. It's pretty good. Making button mushroom with cheese on it. Mmm, that sounds tasty too. man, I'm just like, I ate dinner before streaming and everything like I usually do, but man, it's just making me hungry thinking about it. And corn, I love corn. I mean, corn's pretty good. Like, I enjoy some corn. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite, but I enjoy it for sure. Especially like some roasted corn. I mean, boiled, or like, you know, boiled corn is good too. Just like, I kind of generally would say I probably prefer it. Well, I don't know. Corn in general is pretty good in a lot of different ways. I'm not going to say that corn is, there is corn I don't like. I would pretty much say I like corn in any preparation I have in. But it's, you know, maybe sometimes a little, you know, it's not, it's very, I'm trying to think of the right word. I was going to say like simple, or like, you know what you're getting with corn. Like, it's not, there's nothing particularly exciting about it, but that's not a bad thing. But I really do, okay, having said that, I some like roasted corn, like with butter and seasonings, like, you know, like the, like kind of like the corn you get at like on the street corn and stuff. Like, that stuff is good. I can't remember the word. My brain is blanking. A little lazy to cook Brussels sprouts tonight. It's like 10 p.m. Yeah, that seems a little late. I can understand not wanting to cook. I mean, I like cooking, but even then, sometimes it's like, it's just, it takes a lot of effort still, you know? Okay, I want to get another look at this torch song. So, it's interesting. Gaki corn. Yeah, I like that kind of idea. Yeah, I mean, that is also really good. Actually, you're right. That's like basically what I'm thinking of, but I'm thinking there's like Mexican corn, like roasted corn is also really good. But actually, like Japanese style roasted corn, like there's a lot of like street stall roasted corn, or like festival roasted corn, which also is very good. At least at the Japanese American stuff that I would go to, that was always one of the things that was there, and it was always very tasty. I don't know why I'm healing again. I'm fully healed. I just used Torch Song once. Just kind of absent-minded. Well, honestly, Ghost Skeledirge might also be okay against a normal type gym as well. I mean, it's immune to all of the normal type moves. Of course, they will have other stuff, but I mean, what are they going to have that's that scary to Fire or Ghost? They probably won't have, I mean, they could have dark type moves, I guess. Depends on what it is. This is a back attack. Nope, that's not what I want. There's a Pikachu here. Pikachu. Bonk. Get back attacked. Oh, the Pikachu said, hey, what's up? Sparkles. Level 32 Persian. Is that higher than the other ones have been? Ooh, it's gonna take 5 hits to kill. Alright, well, we got there either way. It'll kill in the next one. Die. Oh, it killed in 4. Okay. Didn't look like it was going to. We didn't hit half of its first 2, so I didn't think it would. Ooh, a Breloom. Oh, I forgot to give you an item, too. Ooh, Assault Vest. Assault Vest could be a good way to shore up the defenses, actually. I mean, it also works nice on the actual already, like, bulky Pokemon. It just further strengthens the bulk. But I guess you sort of get... I mean, in a sense, it's nice because it's a boost. So it's a 50% boost. So you get... In raw numbers, you get more value out of it off of something that's already bulky. But in terms of value... you might get more value on something that isn't as bulky but can use the bulk. I mean, that, like, the extra special defense is not bad, especially like some of the other Pokemon we have status moves that we maybe want to use, but I don't think, do I have a status move on? I don't think so on Berry. Okay, what are the alternatives? Muscle Band is good. We could just use Muscle Band. It's just that's just 10% extra damage. Shell Bell's okay. I don't know. Maybe I do go with Assault Vest just for the extra bulk. Just a little bit more. Special defense. Shore up the very questionable special defense that we got currently. I mean, it's actually fully evolved. It's actually not that bad now that I look at it. That presumably is before the Assault Vest. Actually, never mind. It was just because it was unevolved. Now its special defense is comparable. Maybe? Oh, man. Now that Raisin is fully evolved, look at those defenses. Look at our defenses. Now that's what we're talking about. I mean, I kind of knew Arboliva is pretty bulky at the end. Although, to be fair, I was going to say Parfait is looking weak in comparison, but that's also because Parfait is also not fully evolved. Once Parfait is fully evolved, her defenses will also be very bulky. So we're going to have a lot of decently bulky Pokemon. Craft got very nice defense. Special defense is okay. But yes, actually in comparison, in the end, Barry's defenses will indeed be weak, as we expected. We'll see. Pips will probably also be okay, as Corviknight's defenses are pretty decent. I mean, Steel typing helps a lot regardless. Cyclizar, I don't know, but Cyclizar is going to be probably bailing a lot, just using the speed to set up Shed Tails or U-turns or stuff. Would be nice with more HP, of course. But, I mean, it is what it is. Alright. I think we're probably good to go soon into the gym. I probably should try to take the gym today before the stream ends so I can at least get one badge. I've sort of just been mentally stuck on catching Barry back up to speed since we caught a shiny. It's like I can't just leave him in the dust. Man, okay, so this area must be slightly higher level. The Pokemon over here are in the 30s instead of the high 20s. Back attacks make it so we can trade a little bit more safely, though. So we get the one free attack for sure. And we can gauge if we can stay in or not. Actually makes a big difference. This is something I was talking about. I don't know why I got distracted. I was talking about this somewhere. Alright, it's gonna have to take another 3 to get through if we end it here. Okay, now we got it for free. It's over. Oh, we got a 5 even. It's super over. I mean, it was over at 4, because 2 is guaranteed. Dang, we got the 15% for the 5. And 4 is also 15%. If I recall the table correctly, I think it's 35% each for 2 and 3, and then 50% each for 4 and 5, the chance. Gonna sneak up on this cat. Prepare to be back attacked, cat. Oh, no, don't look at me. Let me see your back. Whack. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a shiny Pawmot. Alright. This is, with a free hit, this is guaranteed. It only takes 4. I mean, we got 2 there, fine. But we get another attack. Ooh, Vigoroth. We can take Vigoroth too, probably. In the same way. There's a lot of normal types over here. Which, I mean, sort of makes sense. This is the normal type gym, but I don't think that's necessarily how it has to be. I think it's partly coincidence. But I don't actually know. I haven't been paying close attention to the other gyms. I don't think they necessarily have Pokemon of that type. I guess they kind of do, though. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Oh, an Eevee. Look at that. Get him. Oh, no back attack. Get 180'd right at the last second. Well, this became a little... Honestly, I'm not that scared. But we should probably just switch to something that resists to be safe. Although it does have Assurance or something, right? What does it have? It says some dark type attack. Oh no, it has Fury Swipes. Never mind. Slash. And Fury swipes, yep. Oh, dodged. Okay, well. Yeah, I mean, level-wise, I think we're basically totally fine at this point. I'm just concerned because of... Barry's low EVs. Like, that's the concern. What was that? I, like, closed my eyes for a second. I need to see what just happened. It used something. Okay, I think this will kill. After the Salt Cure. I don't think this kills outright, but I think the Salt Cure kills here. Ooh, it's close. Okay, it did, though. Okay, yeah, we're fine level-wise. We're just gonna go into it. Barry will be okay. Barry's got an Assault Vest and everything. I mean, the Assault Vest only helps with the special attack, admittedly, but... I mean, that's not nothing. That's something. I should technically heal. If I want to be safe, I should heal first. I'm trying to remember when the Nemona fight is. I think it's after, right? Because Levincia was before, and I think Medley is after. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I don't even know if it's here technically. Well, it's based on the number of gyms, but I don't know if I'm at the right number. I think I'm doing them in the same order though, and I remember in my personal playthrough it was definitely here, but I don't remember if I did the gyms out of order in my personal playthrough. I mean, some of them I don't think I did any of the gyms out of order. I think I did some of the badges out of order, but I think the gyms were all in order. So it should be here, if I'm remembering correctly then. Also, I think technically I can skip... Well, actually, it's probably randomized. I was thinking it might... If it's the same answer as before, I probably don't... I could skip it, because I think I remember the answer. Oh, look, a free Premier Ball. Would you look at that? What shops we got here? Not much, right? Delicioso, Sure Cans, Artisan Bakery, and the Eatery. Well, that one is valuable, but not yet. Mushroom is so juicy and good. Dang. I'm glad it turned out well. Oh, Nemona is here. Okay, so maybe it's before. What did you call out, Camille or something? I saw you going into the gym and came running. Listen, I'm really sorry I couldn't battle you last time we ran into each other. Wait, don't get me wrong. I didn't chase you down just to battle you. Oh, it is before. Then again, I guess I wouldn't mind a battle or anything if you wanted to. What do you say? Oh, this is scary. Alright, let's do it. This is scary. Yes! Battle time! You and me, Chamomile. Wait, hold on. I want to be sure to pick the right Pokemon for where you're at in your journey. Sorry, give me a sec to fine-tune my team. Then we can battle. Oh, it is after. Never mind. I remember this. In fact, while you're waiting, go ahead and take on the gym. Do you actually have a choice in this game? I think you do for some of them. But I don't know. I literally have not tried to not fight her because I can't help it. She's just so excited. I can't not fight her. And I mean, that's for my personal playthrough. Plus, it's like free money and stuff. And then, of course, in the Nuzlocke, it feels wrong to turn her down, right? Like, you gotta take the challenges when you can, right? Same way I, like, fight all the trainers I see and stuff like that. Like, that's where the danger and excitement lies. Are you here to challenge Jim? Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Chamomile, yes? Great. Now, in order to face gym leader Larry, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Medley Gym, that means ordering a special secret menu item. Specifically, a menu item at the Treasure Eatery, a much-loved restaurant here in Medley. The name of this town, Medley, is like, you could pronounce it, okay, it could be like Medali or something like that, but there is an NPC who says, it sounds like the word medley, which is something, they say some comment about being a collection of things. And it's like, oh, it's, you know, it's like the word medley, so that's how I'm pronouncing it. But also, it just makes me think of Medley from Zelda. Like, that's all I can think of is from Wind Waker medley. Even though it's got an extra A here. I mean, yeah, it's got an extra A here, but still. It's like they named the town after her. Order correctly and you pass. Right now, there are 3 other challengers around town attempting this gym test. Each challenger has been given a different clue that'll help them discover the secret dish. He'll be given a clue as well. Please find and battle the other challengers. The loser must tell the winner their clue. Your goal is to gather clues and use them to determine the secret dish, then order it from the waiter at Treasure Eatery. Only the challenger who's able to order correctly will pass the test. Your clue is to find out how the regulars season their dishes. I'd suggest you start by hearing what a regular at the Treasure Eatery has to say. This town's boss is my favorite gym leader ever. It's so good. Just like the whole context for it and the way it plays out is so great. I mean, like, as like a design, there are other ones I like more, but like as like the concept and the way it all plays out, it's so good. It's like it's beautiful. I was dying of laughter the whole time. And the fact that his name is just straight up Larry. Oh, Larold. Do you have a clue about the secret dish? Yes, I'd better beat you and learn it. Let's find out if these are the same or different. I suspect they'll be randomized. If not, I could have just gone in there. I mean, I still am going to fight them either way. Alright, got an Ursaring. I wonder what his Japanese name is. Yeah, I actually don't know. Man, Ursaring looks so scary here. I think we're fine. It just looks scary. Arm thrust. Pop, pop. Ooh, beefy. Pop, pop. Could have ground type moves though. That could be scary. We do go first though, as we're seeing. Alright, 2 more hits should kill. Sweet scent. We're fine. I checked, it's Aoki. I'm trying to think if there's a joke there that I'm missing, but I don't know. I mean, the joke with Larry is just that it's such a boring, regular human name. 2 hits should kill here, so we should be fine. This should just kill. Good thing it went for Sweet Sense instead of, you know, like high horsepower or something, or bulldoze or whatever it might have. Alright, what's your clue? Aoki, huh? I wonder what the joke is there. Or maybe there isn't one. Dark spot surrounded by the stairs. Okay, I mean, that's not going to be randomized. That makes sense. It's always going to be the same how you find the clue. Fire Blast. Okay, that's the same. So it's going to be Yaki Onigiri with Fire Blasted, medium size, and lemon. Look, we can see it in advance. Look, I'll just show you where everything is. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. It's the one on the right. Yaki Onigiri, grilled rice balls. Alright, let's fight the kid that tells us that, though. Hello, child. You just beat this. I just beat this gym yesterday. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. That's a good gym. It got me craving Yaki Onigiri. Yeah, me too. I haven't. I could go for some. I could go for a lot of foods right now. Even just your salmon is just making me hungry now for anything. But Yaki Onigiri are pretty good. All right, got ourselves a weasel. Time to patty cake. Patty cake. Patty cake. Oh, 2 hits and it's gonna take another 3 to kill. Come on. Ooh, Super Fang. Yikes. Super Fang is scary. I mean, hopefully it just goes for another Super Fang. Or hopefully we just kill here, to be perfectly honest. Please roll the 3. Please roll. Oh, I swear! Okay, just go for another Super Fang. Takedown. Oh no! Oh, oh no! I should have switched! I can't believe this has happened. I got reckless. I just figured to go for another Super Fang. I can't believe I've done this. It dies to recoil too. I cannot believe. All right, well, Barry caught Barry. Barry died instantly. Same stream. Fabulous. Oh, the freaking takedown. I should have just switched. I don't know why I wasn't expecting takedown. That's like probably the only way I would have killed there. Because it had to hit pretty hard. Like, I mean, the thing is, I don't actually know, because Super Fang just does half your health regardless. So I didn't get a good gauge for how much damage it was doing with no other normal type moves. But realistically, I should have just had Parfait out as a rock type to be safe. Oh no, I can't believe it. The shinies, they're cursed not to live. I think part of the problem is that whenever I catch a shiny, I add it to my team, of course. But it's, got just such... Can't revive because Nuzlocke. Yep, it's dead. If it were a real hardcore Nuzlocke, I would be releasing it. But I mean, even in before, I'm just gonna put it in a graveyard box. Oh man, wow, it hit hard just now. What did it hit me with? Maybe I should switch? Man, that's so sad. I can't. I can't. Oh, it countered. That's what happened. Okay, good thing we have a ghost type then. Counter's scary. Counter also would have killed Barry. Oh my goodness. I'm still kind of in shock. I mean, there's nothing we can do. I'm kind of mad. But it's like, it's almost like to some degree, I'm just mad because I would have loved to have a shiny in my final completing the Nuzlocke with a shiny would be so sick. But oh. But like I didn't even it's okay, well. Rest in peace, Barry. I had this box ready to go and everything. You know, I never changed the background, though. I should change the wallpaper for this box. I don't know. This one's like they exploded and died. That's kind of good. Or they could just be up in the stars. Curse of cooking for 2 hours and eating the food within minutes. At least I cooked extra for tomorrow. Yeah, I know. I like cooking and it's fun, but it's always kind of funny to me when like I cook for like so long, I'm spent so long preparing something and I eat it, I'm like, nice, that was tasty, and now it's gone. I do always try to cook more though, extra, so that I at least have multiple meals to make it worth it. Oh my goodness, this is so sad, bro. I can't, I'm so sad. All right. Hey, Tummy, you're back. You're underleveled now. Look who's back. Rest in peace, Shiny Berry. This is really similar to my sword run, like I said. So in my sword run, I got a shiny. It lived longer than one stream, though, but it did also die. It died also in a gym challenge. Wait. Because I had a shiny Swirlix. It also died in a gym challenge. It died to Bee's challenge because it was a fairy type. It was a similar thing where it was super effective type, so I was using it for the type advantage because it's a fairy type that I was using in B, which is a fighting type gym. But then what was it? It was like a Pangoro or something, which obviously should get obliterated. It's a fighting dark type against a fairy, but it had Bullet Punch. I think that's what it was. I definitely remember it had Bullet Punch, and it just killed with a priority Bullet Punch that I was not ready for. Let me pull up the notes. I think I have it here. Yeah, Cream Puff died at level 36. Oh man, it actually almost was. Okay, I think I caught it at a lower level and it had leveled up a little bit further. Not by a lot though, maybe. But it died at like literally. Okay, look, this is exactly the same. Cream Puff died at level 36 in Still Onside Gym. Oh, it was to actually, it wasn't to a trainer, it was to B. It was to B herself, who had a Pongoro with Bullet Punch that I was not expecting to have. Like, in retrospect, it makes sense. That's a good coverage move for it to have, for obvious reasons, to beat fairy types that are gonna obliterate it, because it has priority and everything. It's like, that makes sense. That's a good move for her to have there. But it just, like, didn't occur to me that it would, and it just obliterated Cream Puff. And now here we are again, using fighting type against normal type Pokemon at level 36, and it dies to something I wasn't expecting it to have, but which, I mean, makes sense for it to have. It just didn't occur to me, because I think most moves it would have lived from half health. I don't know, half health is a little bit scary, admittedly. I will admit, like, I got pretty greedy there. I definitely probably should have switched to Parfait, but I really was just expecting it to use Super Fang again, so I really wasn't worried. I didn't consider that, like, other moves, like, I don't know, Thrash probably would have killed too if it had Thrash. Flail could have been scary even. Takedown definitely kills there, and that's unfortunate. I don't know why, my brain was just really thinking, I just really thought it would go for another Super Fang. I think because when I did this in my personal playthrough, it's Super Fanged back to back, because it's Super Fanged, and I was like, I didn't want to deal with it, so I just threw a potion, and it's Super Fanged again, and I was like, if I had just done nothing, it would have just Super Fanged and put me at a quarter, and I could have killed, and it would have been a non-issue. So then I just, like, wasted a potion, because it just did exactly the same amount of damage. So I was like, oh, it's just gonna keep Super Fanging until it's low, and then go for something. I guess it had the damage calcs in its brain, though. It knew that the takedown would kill. Also, the speed difference actually was part of the problem. Oh, wait, no, did I? It just got left at like 1 HP, right? That was the main problem. That was so sad. Alright, well, in any case, that's rest in peace, Barry. Enjoy your final rest, Barry. Yes, you can rest forever now. Tummy will be trying to fill this slot. Let's, you know, honestly, I think we leave Craft in the front here mostly. Because now I'm realizing they're going to have some pretty chunky normal type moves that could be a danger. Things like Takedown or whatever. There's lots of dangerous things it could have. I will remember you fondly, as will I. And Craft just stuffs that. It just stuffs all the stab by being Ghost. Alright, let's... Look, it's going to say medium at us. Third trainer's over there. Talkabilly, Talkabilly. Blah, blah, blah. Medium, medium. There's the first death of the Nuzlocke. It's on our shiny claused shiny of and it was a shiny of a Pokemon of which we had 3 copies. What a weird situation to be in. Let's just throw a heal on here. I mean, it's almost certainly irrelevant, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. Hey, you want to die? I need to take this anger out on someone. Alright, Dunsparce. Whoa. Whoa. Special attack. Yikes, Drill Run. That's a ground type move. In retrospect, I knew it would have that. Thankfully, our defense is chunky, so it actually did almost nothing. No stab, and high defense on our part. And Dunsparce's stats aren't great either, so... It could have been worse, but... it's fine. That also would have been bad if we had had Barry out, actually. That could have killed Barry. Potentially, because Barry's defense was very bad, and we didn't even have, oh, that reminds me, though. I should go grab... Okay, let me... Sorry, I need to get at that corpse real quick. I need to take... let me just take that real quick. Thank you. Anyways, Tummy. Hey, you wanna... You wanna put on this vest real quick, Tummy? Cool. Nice vest you got. Definitely don't worry about where it was moments ago. Alright, let's go heal up before we go to the gym. The lights are flickering on and off. What is happening? Why are the lights flickering? And the lights will flicker on and off, just like the story. Is that just a feature of... Does this have something to do with the gym challenge happening or something? It's telling me not to leave town. What about this one? Is this one flickering? It is. It must have to do with the gym challenge. Oh my goodness, technical machine. Alright, so technically we're supposed to talk to this random guy who's just a random guy and definitely not the gym leader to find out what we're supposed to put on top, how we're supposed to season it. But I'm pretty sure it's just going to be lemon. It'll be the same. Well, dang, look at this random normal guy. He's just a businessman here having his dinner, I guess. It's night now, so dinner. Is that the secret dish? Well, what I'm having right now is something quite ordinary, but here's a tip for you. A nice squeeze of lemon gives any dish a refreshing kick. Well, would you look at that. Ah, one of the gym test challengers. I hope you're able to figure out our special secret menu item. Alright, gym test. Now tell me, what will you be ordering? Yaki onigiri. What size? Medium. I'll have a medium. How do you want that cooked? Extra crispy, please. Fire blast style. Anything to garnish? Maybe a little lemon. I hear that's pretty good. Gotcha, medium rice balls, extra crispy with lemon. This part's so funny. Rumble, look at this. They were all there. It just chucked them. They're all gone. They just got catapulted off. They're all dead. Congratulations, you passed the gym test. Does that mean I don't get any food though? So, how about those rice balls though? You now have the right to challenge the gym leader. Please come speak to me again when you're ready to battle. Okay, but how about those rice balls? Please? Where's my yaki onigiri? Yeah, for real though. Alright, we'll just throw craft in there. What are we afraid of? Dunsparce could have drill run or something, although judging by how the Dunsparce did with it, I honestly am not that scared of it. And that would be good against Parfait anyway. They both have solid defense though, so it's not really that scary. Do you want to face the exceptional everyman himself, gym leader Larry? Yeah, sure. In that case, please head on to the battle court. Larry, you're up. Living like Larry. This part was so great when this happened. I went, oh, it's him. He was there the whole time. It was so perfect. Hello. Because he's like so not that interesting. He's like interesting enough for you to realize, oh, it's an NPC I should talk to. But not interesting enough for you to think, oh, that's the gym leader. even though you can see him on the pause menu, like, it just doesn't connect because he's just like kind of a boring, he just looks like a boring office worker. I love his face. Yeah. Look at that face. Hello. I'm Larry. I'm assigned to work as the gym leader of the Medley Gym. Good job on making your way through the gym test. And, well, maybe try the other dishes on the menu too sometime. Everything's good here. Anyway, my boss will dock my pay if I spend too much time chit-chatting. Let's get this battle over with. He's so boring, and it's great. It's so beautiful. Thank you for doing business with us today. I, Larry, will be at your service. Even this part, they like hype it up with the music and everything, and it's just like, alright, there's my Pokemon. Alright, Kamala. There's nothing scary about that as far as I can think of. I just ate, so let's not go too hard. Yeah, comatose. Alright, Torch Song. Get him, bird! Pow! Perfect, just over half. Well, oh man, we're basically gonna set up while we're doing this too. It's beautiful. Oh, sleep? Okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna use an awakening the moment I fall asleep, because I don't want to deal with that. Ooh, Sucker Punch. That's scary. I wasn't expecting Sucker Punch. I mean, that's good because we're ghost. That's strong because we're ghost type. Thankfully, it's not very. The Komala is not very strong, so it wasn't. That part was not a concern. Okay, now that here comes the sleep though, which is a little sketchy. So what do we have up next? You know, I should have. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered here because we wouldn't have killed with the first one either way, even if I terastallized. Here comes the Dudunsparce. But I probably should have terastallized if I'm just gonna keep crafting for the super stab. Let's ooh, man, I think I awakening first so that I can get full value of the heal that I'm gonna use next turn when it inevitably hits me. I don't think it can kill from here. It should be okay. 93, because as it is, I would be overusing a super potion if I use a super potion here. It'll probably have Drill Run though, which is a little sketchy. Or it'll go for a Sucker Punch. There's the Drill Run. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's so weak that it does very little. So now we can throw in the super. Super puts me at 115. I could just burn a Hyper as well. 115 is probably okay. The Drill Run did very little, so I'm much less scared. That's probably its best option. I mean, it might have a strong normal type move, but we are immune. So, we're not concerned with that kind of thing. Oh, Glare. Come on! Alright, we're just gonna Paralyze Heal. I am not dealing with Paralyze here. I'm not about to suffer through status effects. Because you have to realize, like, if we never... Well, for one, it slows our speed, which already is a big pain. It cuts our speed in half. So immediately, that's annoying. That's already value, no matter what. But if we even just get paralyzed one time, then we might as well have used a Paralyze Heal, right? At that point. Because the damage ends up being the same. Or, I mean, the amount of turns wasted ends up being the same. That's another super potion. Get out. Back up to full. Now it's gonna glare again or something, probably. Something stupid. Yep, there's the glare. See, now the question is, do I keep healing it? Because it'll just keep glaring on alternate turns. Maybe that's okay. I mean, it'll Drill Run here, and then we'll be able to attack. And then it'll try to glare again. So this is the fight, though. I mentioned this on Twitter. I was not paying attention to the fact that this was a Dudunsparce. I just saw a Dunsparce, and I killed it, and I continued onward. And then as it was dying, I went, wait, that Dunsparce looked weird. What the heck? And then I just went, oh well. I didn't think about it again. I could also yawn. I don't think it's going to come up, though. It'll be too slow. It'll take too long. Let's just get our... our flaming hot torch song here. The bird is inside the chandelier! Alright, our special attack is stacked now too. That's a third boost, so we're basically gonna one-shot everything now. It's just the glare and the health made it annoying to deal with. Ooh, Shadow. See, there's the stab ghost type move that I was talking about. It's literally like 1 level later. Oh, 2 levels. Okay, that replaces flamethrower here. Snarl is still good to have, I think, just as a special attack reducer and also just as, well, okay. Yeah, and just as coverage, right? Because Snarl will then hit, well, I don't know. Actually, Shadow Ball hits literally super effectively. Shadow Ball and Dark hit like the same things. So for coverage perspective, I guess I don't really need Snarl, but I don't need both Torch Song and Flamethrower. So I guess I just get rid of Flamethrower. I mean, yeah, they hit the same thing super effectively, and we're going to be using Stab in that case. But Snarl, I guess, has the fringe benefit of reducing special attack. And I mean, I guess there are some dual types where maybe it would be worth it, although it's hard to imagine one, because if Snarl's hitting super effectively, Ghost would at least be hitting neutrally, even if it's resisted by the second type, and at that point the Stab makes Shadow Ball still stronger. Yeah, it is. So actually it's like literally never going to be the case that Snarl will be stronger. It would just be the special attack. But again, do I ever need Flamethrower? Probably not. Maybe if I can get like Crunch. Okay, I have to imagine it's a freaking crocodile. It has to learn Crunch, right? So that will definitely replace. Oh, but it is a special attacker. Oh wait, I don't really want Stealth Rock. We ain't switching. This is still better than getting cornered by my boss. I mean, you're just gonna... The Staraptor, if the Staraptor's fast enough, it might get an attack in. And what'll it do? Ooh, Intimidate. We don't care. We're special attack. What might it have? Like... Peck? Or like a flying type move? Aerial Ace? I don't know. Come on, Larry. Step it up a notch. Oh, I didn't read his dialogue. We've got hungry customers waiting. Give them something to cheer for, you hear? He says something about being on the ropes. He's like, oh, I might lose this. He like has no confidence. He's just like, oh man, I might lose. You're pretty good. A very normal person of him. And then he's got all of his fans cheering. Show us what you've got, Larry. And you too, kid. Well, you heard the good folks. I suppose I can put on a bit more of a show. Let me just limber up a little bit so that I can chuck this crystal ball. Let me adjust my tie for the second time this fight. That's the only action I know how to do. Chanting, let's go! I think it's time to show you that real life isn't all just being true to yourself. Facade! Ooh. Interesting! This... Wait, it hasn't... Oh! I got rid of my ghost typing! Ha! I forgot I got rid of my ghost typing! I was like, why did that hit? I completely forgot. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. I wasn't gonna dodge the normal type moves because I got rid of my ghost typing. I'm still not used to the Terastalize mechanic very well. The Chanting is always so hype. It absolutely is. I mean, thankfully it didn't matter because it barely did any damage because our defense is so high. Craft's defense is nice and high, and it didn't have a status effect on it, so it was just a weak facade, weak just unboosted facade. But man, I was like, does it have Scrappy? I was like, no, it has Intimidate, because it intimidated as it entered, so we know its ability. How did it hit? I was like, is it holding a ring target? I was like, why would it be? That made so sense, and then I realized, oh, I'm not ghost type anymore. Craft is not ghost type after the Terastalize. You certainly threw me for a loop. Man, That's something that takes getting used to. Ooh, fully evolved. Look at all our chunky Pokemon. We won't have to go through the sadness of we did with Barry if they're all super chunky. That's the dream, right? I mean, then it'll be even sadder when they die because it'll just be like something exploding. Look at it. Look at it. Garganackle. Garga sodium chloride. It's just like a golem with these giant salt pillars. Many Pokemon gather around Garganackle hoping to lick at its mineral-rich salt. A mountain in Minecraft. It looks like a Minecraft beacon. It's like a beacon. That's like the pyramid you make to get buffs out of precious metals. In this case, though, it's just made out of salt. But it looks like an iron beacon. Which is the most common beacon because it's the cheapest. Parfait wants to learn the move Hammer Arm. Sure, yeah. I could go for some Hammer Arm. Lowers speed. I mean, that's fine. Okay, the question is, do I want to drop Recover or Iron Defense? Stomping Tantrum is valuable for hitting steel types. I mean, Hammer Arm actually hits steel types as well. Stomping Tantrum hits what? Rock? We don't care, or I mean, hits, yeah, Rock also, which fighting hits that as well. Hits ground, which we have, fire, which we have covered. Hits electric, which we don't have covered. But I guess I don't know that I care. I think it's fine probably to get rid of Stomping Tantrum. I kind of like, on a bulky Pokemon like this, having Iron Defense and Recover. Because it just means we can really set up and just play the long game if we have to against a physical attacker. What does this leave open? Rock covers the flying type. Dark, which Salt Cure can at least hit. I mean, not Dark, Psychic. Fairy, Salt Cure can hit as well. Ghost. What else is Stomping Tantrum hitting that we're losing out on? Fire, Rock, Steel, Poison. Well, we won't have super effective against Poison. We'll just have Salt Cure, but I guess that's fine. Fire, Steel, Rock, Poison, Electric. Yeah, that's fine. We can get rid of Stomping Tantrum, I think. Hammer Arm is probably more valuable here. It's already so slow. We're not really worried about it reducing speed. And I want to keep Recover and Iron Defense. This hits Steel and Rock at least, which are the ones that we're maybe concerned about, because we already have Fire covered. Yeah. You're rather strong, aren't you? Enough to bring out my poker face, even. I lost, so that means I have to give you a badge, but... that battle made me a bit hungry. Care to join me for a meal? Look at those onigiri. Those ain't yaki onigiri, though. Those are just regular onigiri. With a bit of lemon? Having 5 gym badges in hand makes it easier to catch Pokemon of up to level 45. Oh, and they'll actually listen to you, too. This is for you, though hopefully a child like you has no need to put on its namesake. You obtained a facade. Hopefully we don't have to put on a facade. It's true. Alright, there's facade. The dishes here, they've all got flavor. Good flavor, I mean. Oh, don't worry about the bill. I do earn a salary, after all. Now, I'd better get back to work, if you'll excuse me. Okay, see you later, Larry. Larold. Alright, here it comes. One last fight for today. Let's do it. Another gym leader defeated. Well done. Rika informed me that there was an unusual trainer worth keeping an eye on. It seems she meant you. I'd guessed as much. I had the pleasure of observing your last match. I was impressed by the fantastic skill you showed. If you manage to keep your momentum and achieve champion rank, I will be very interested in inviting you to the Pokemon League and... Hey, Chamomile, I've got my team all picked out. And I saw you battling the gym leader. You just keep getting better. How good to see you again, Champion Nimona. It has certainly been a while. Whoa, wait, La Primera? With chamomile? Why do you call her that? Is she that important? Wait, did I forget to give you the full explanation? Everyone calls Miss Gita La Primera because she's just that. She's the real #1. Even higher than us regular champions. She's the top champion. I do indeed hold that claim. Alongside my role as chairwoman of the Pokemon League, that is. I thought you were too busy to spend your time checking in on gyms. I'm not here to inspect the gym. I've come to scout some rather promising young talent. Whoa, I looked away for 1 second and you're famous, Chamomile? But hey, I found Chamomile first. You may be La Primera, but you can't go stealing him from me. Haha, I suppose I'll have to get in line. That's right. Come on, Chamomile, time for our battle. Okay, quick, let's go! The battlefield's calling! 1 moment, please. Huh? What is it? I would very much like to observe this match if that is alright. Oh, totally fine by me. Sounds fun, right, Chamomile? Yeah, sure. Thank you kindly. I'm already excited to see you two face off. Let's be on our way then. Alright, one last battle to round out today. We lost Barry in a sad, tragic accident. But we must move forward. You remember how it all works, right? Once you get badges from all the gyms, you get to throw down against the strongest Pokemon trainers around. Yes, you must face the Pokemon League. It is located to the northwest of Mesagoza. The Pokemon League is where trainers are reborn as champions, the greatest honor that they might dream of. Collecting 8 gym badges sets you up to take the champion assessment. If you can face the challenge of the final examiner and win, you'll become a champion. Just imagine how that moment would feel. Try getting into that champion mindset. Now, set your sights on reaching that big, important stage, and let's battle! Excuse me 1 moment. I believe Chamomile's Pokemon may still be a little fatigued. Thank you. Sorry, got a little caught up in my battle hunger. Well, you should all be in great shape now thanks to La Primera. Okay, Chamomile, time to put our game faces back on. Let's have us another fruitful battle. I like that this battle is just in the middle of the street because the battle arena is inside a restaurant, so they have to do it out here. Oh, you know, good thing I have Craft in the front for this battle too, because we're gonna want him at the end. Ooh, start off with a rock type though. I know La Primera is watching, but no need to get worked up. Just stay cool. Ooh, that's unpleasant. Okay, let's switch to Raisin here. We'll take a little damage, we can heal it up. Raisin's pretty bulky. The problem is when Meowscarada comes in, we're going to want to switch back. And I really am going to want to switch back and be able to Terrasilize so I don't get hit by a Dark-type move. Because it's going to have Night Slash or something. And I need to Terrasilize so I lose my Ghost typing. So I might have to try to switch in before the final round, because I'm pretty sure she's going to throw Meowscarada at the end regardless. Alright, this is fine though. Or I could just try to set up Sweep with Raisin. Except I would have to use Swift against Meowscarada, which might be okay. It's just going to use Flower Trick against me, and that's not that scary. Just Growth. It used, Accelerock there? Did like nothing? What else is going to have? Bite? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it does very little. We're going to heal off of the ground as well. Gotta be a little bit careful. I think I could take another 1 or 2 hits, potentially. There's Accelerock. That's fine. Because when we get this Mega Drain off, we should basically be back to full. I mean, the Grassy Terrain is also helping, of course. Okay, Accelerock is doing very little, thankfully. Okay, now we probably do have to, what are we up to, 3 stages? So we're at 250% damage. That's probably high enough to blast through, right? This is probably the safest point for me to set up. What could it do? Bite and crit? That's the scariest thing that could happen here. Let's just Mega Drain. Even a crit Accelerock would have been fine. I don't remember exactly how much Bite did. Ooh, that was a good one. Your move really had some zing to it. Alright, that should put us back to full. Well, close enough. I guess our health is high enough that it wasn't quite there, but... Well, that was about half the health bar. And then the grassy terrain is gone. Goomy. Ooh. Honestly, I might be able to just blast through with an Mega Drain anyway. Just for the heal, or I go for the Swift. Swift would probably kill. Or Energy. If we're gonna blast, then we should probably just use Energy Ball. Energy Ball is by far the strongest move. But it's resisted here, so in that case, Swift is stronger. So I guess we'll just go for the Swift. Because if we're blasting through, then Swift is gonna hit harder than Energy Ball here. And Mega Drain is only just if we need to heal still. Okay, we might just be blasting through here. Oh yeah, Pomo is fighting type. Okay. Oh, but we're Terastallized normal here. We're not Terastallized grass, right? Yeah, Terastallized normal. Okay, well, then let's just Energy Ball then, or Mega Drain. Mega Drain probably kills. And heals us. Thunder Wave! No! Okay, we got the Thunder. We got it through the Thunder Wave. But now the question is, do I have a time to go for a Paralyze? Do I risk the Paralyze? Oh, wow, you seen this pre-meta? I'm getting backed right into a corner. Okay, so now here's the conundrum, right? What is it going to do? Almost certainly just going to go for a Terastallized Flower Trick, right? In which case, this resists, so would Craft. In that case, the best switch move is probably just to switch to Craft and resist it, and then Terastallize and Torch Song, and that would kill, and we probably would be fine. It's going to outspeed us regardless. Even if I didn't have this paralysis, it'd be outspeeding us, because Meowscarada is pretty fast. Now the question is, if it goes, is it gonna go for an actual dark type move here, a stab dark type move? In which case we definitely don't want to switch, because if we switch in with Craft, that would be so bad, because I wouldn't have the chance to Terastallize to drop the dark weakness. Honestly, I'm fine with leaving Raisin in. Raisin in should be fine regardless what she uses here, but I don't want to deal with the paralysis. I guess I probably just recover the paralysis, even though I think as long as I don't get paralysis, I don't get prevented from attacking. I'm pretty sure we just kill. But if I do, then it's just a wasted turn. And I'm pretty sure we survive here regardless. And we set up grassy terrain as well, which I guess isn't necessarily just good for us. It does mean Flower Trick's gonna hit harder, so it's a little bit scary. I don't know. This is a little sketchy. Because it's going to Terastallize grass, which means we're going to resist, but it's going to still do basically full damage because of the Super Stab. I don't know, it's a little scary, and it's a crit guaranteed. So it's just going to be a 105 base damage after all the other modifiers here. It went for Slash. I should have just switched. It was a free switch. It went for Slash. That was straight up a free switch. But you know what? Maybe I go for the Super Stab then here. But then I'm losing my resistance. I don't know. It's scary. I think my growths are high enough that I don't need to. Okay, here it is. Here's the Flower Trick. Okay, I'm pulling out all the stops. Get ready. I want to see you stand up to this. This is the moment of truth. I think we should be okay. But this is definitely the moment of truth that's sketchy. We're fine. Not even close. Not even close. The crit is guaranteed, so that's just always going to happen. It was not even close to a concern, because that was with the grassy terrain as well. I mean, look, I knew Arboliva is bulky. I knew Raisin was bulky, but, like, it's still just stressful, you know? Alright, no problem. People are going to start paying more and more attention to you. I just know it. An amazing display of talent, even against one as skilled as Champion Nimona. That was a splendid match. I enjoyed watching very much. Now even La Primera thinks you're one to watch. You've got so much potential. The way you're going, I better watch my back. You know, since the first time we met, I've been weirdly sure of one thing. You're going to become a champion, no doubt about it, Chamomile. The rest of these gyms, you can take them, 100% no problem. I agree. In fact, you should take this. Consider it an investment in your future. Terra Blast, yes. Nice. Very strong option if we can change Terra types, which we can actually do at this gym if we had enough shards, which we're not going to, because I'm not going to get that many shards. But, for example, it is nice on, similar to what I was saying before with, like, terrain pulls, it's nice on Raisin, on Arboliva, because it's it's always stab. So it starts out as just an 80 power stab attack. So, and then it becomes an 80 power stab attack after you terrastalize, potentially super stab. If a Pokemon uses that move while terrastalized, the move's type will change to the Terra type of the Pokemon. One day, Camille, you and me are going to have the greatest battle of all. I know it. I'm going to go train up, even more than I already have been. She shows you such support and friendship. Or perhaps she hopes you truly might rival her? No, I think it's no mere hope. She seems to have complete faith that you will catch up to her. At any rate, allow me to return you to the gym where I found you. Since this is supposed to be able to happen at any gym, I will not state which gym this is. The most recent gym which you have completed. Because it could be any gym, technically, if you did them in a strange order. Alright. Very well. All taken care of. So, with that, that is where we're going to bring it to a close for today. The life story of Barry, all contained in this one 3-hour stream. And what a short story it was. It was nice joining you. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I was really glad to have you here hanging out the whole time. But, yeah. Rip Barry, yup. That's a big rip. But yeah, so, yeah. You know, thanks for hanging out. I hope you had a good time, because I definitely did. That was a lot of fun. It was a fun, exciting stream, as sad as it may have been at moments. What? Look at freaking Craft. He doesn't even fit in that circle, in the heel circle. Wait, hold on. Look at that again. He's so low to the ground. He doesn't even fit fully. It's like he's just like in the bottom half of the circle. It's so funny. But yeah, so as always, if you want notifications when I go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you can find those on Twitter. Also, every Sunday I will post the schedule for the coming week, so another one will be going up this Sunday. So for those Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams, so you can find that all on Twitter, you know, until Twitter inevitably dies. But that'll be twitter.com/@CamMillionT. You can take the link down below as well. VODs of the stream past 2 weeks are kept here on Twitch. The VODs that I have older than that, up to about the past year or so, are on YouTube. Find that youtube.com/@CamMillion. You can take the link down below. And then the last thing that you could give a look is Silverwing Journals, my webcomic. It has not been updated in a while because it's just busy. It's been rough. But hopefully I'll have some time to work on it, you know. It's just a personal project, so I'm not stressing myself out over it too much, but I do want to be able to continue it as soon as I can, as I'm able to find the time. But if you want to give it a look, it's down there. Go give it a look, see what's there for now. But yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your morning or evening. I hope you have a good rest tonight and everyone gets more than 2 hours of sleep. But until next time, though, see ya.